Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
Kyle.
And we're here to play a legendary Game of Thrones, the deck building game, published by Upper Deck. Full disclosure, we purchased this game with funds provided by these folks here. Thank you. This was not a review copy, not sent by the publisher, not being paid to play this other than by you guys supporting the channel. Also, thanks to Kyle pointing out there, we reached 22,000 subscribers. Thank you.
Thank you.
And one.
Thank you.
And one. Thank you. Thank you, whoever you are.
The one.
Thank you, the last person or last two people. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Still growing, still growing. So I'm gonna try to teach this game, explain it, kind of as best I can, as quickly as I can, overview style. It's not the most complicated game. It's a little strange. And then we're gonna do a full playthrough. We'll kind of give our thoughts as we play, maybe at the end, as usual. And that's how it's going to roll. So welcome, everyone. If you have any questions, we're doing this live. Drop it in the live chat. I'll try to catch them, see if I can answer them. We played this a couple times, 3 players. Played it once, 2-player, but never played 4 players. We're still playing like the kind of recommended starting setup where it's called Full Allegiance, where we only play with cards from each faction in our decks. But there are a bunch of ways you can, and I guess once you've played a few times, that you can start drafting multiple houses from Game of Thrones into your deck and have a bunch of different little mini engines in your deck of different sets of cards and stuff, and kind of make it more crazy and insane. But we're playing the more tame pre-setup you're supposed to play for your first couple games, where we're basically only playing with cards from our faction in our own decks, if that makes sense. This is based on the Legendary system, which is a weird system. Legendary is a game. I played Legendary Marvel, or Marvel Legendary, whatever it's called. Came out in like 2012. Played that a few times. Not the best, craziest, most appealing deck builder, in my opinion, to me. It feels a little dated, but they still release expansions for it. People still love it. And I know there's multiple games that use the Legendary system. I've not played any of them, except for Marvel Legendary. But I played Marvel Legendary maybe a couple years after it came out, and by then I'd already played other deck builders, other Marvel-themed games, and they just all felt better. So here is the Legendary Game of Thrones IP slapped on that Legendary system, and Marvel Legendary is a semi-co-op game by default, where you play together, but whoever accumulates the most points by the end is the better of the team. Which I hated. I never played with that point scoring part. I just played with like, all right, we all won. Great. I made it full co-op. Just did it that way. But this game is fully competitive, where we're kind of battling each other. We have our own little decks, markets. Our own, like basically our own, I forget what you call it, like the market deck in most deck building games. We each have our own market deck on our own little sideboard, which you'll see in a minute, and our own market row for each player, where we're kind of buying cards out of our own market row, and we're like kind of battling stuff in a central area, and you'll see that. But we're all basically just trying to see who can score the most points, and they're the winner at the end. And you'll see kind of how they adapted it. But it's definitely weird, definitely weird. It's like I wouldn't think of taking Game of Thrones and stick it on the Legendary license based on playing Legendary before, which like a co-op deck building game, but they did it, and it's fun. I don't know how well it is, but it seems fun. All right, so let's check out here. It's supposedly a 2.83 weight, according to people on BoardGameGeek.com. Supposedly best with 3 players. All right, we're doing it right. 2 to 4 players. There's no solo mode. And currently ranked 11,547 overall. I don't expect that to go up at all. I'm just kidding. It's 7.9 rated. Yeah, it's just not the like. I don't hear anyone really talk about this thing, but I'm a sucker for fantasy. I'm a sucker for like Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire, all that stuff. So like when I saw this like a deck building game, which I played like 100 deck building games on the channel, and it's got the Game of Thrones IP, which I've been obsessed with in the past, I thought, yeah, I'll throw my money at it. Why not? And we threw our money recently at that Tiny Epic Game of Thrones, which I thought was going to be the biggest joke of a game ever. I was like, how is this going to be any good? And it turned out it was good. I liked it a lot. Will that be the same with this game? Stay tuned to find out. But anyways, there you go. So I'm just a sucker. So please do not just buy this game because I bought it and I'm playing it and assume that, oh, Rob bought it, it must be good. Nope. I literally bought it knowing nothing about it other than playing Marvel Legendary. I bought it for science. I bought it for science. So let me waste my money before you decide whether you want to spend yours, okay? I don't care whether you buy it or not. Just letting you know. Getting that out of the way. All right. So we are going to go to the table. Okay, on the table we have here, each player has a kind of house cardboard curling, dual layer cardboard actually, little cardboard mat here. How many times does it say cardboard? With a cardboard token for your faction that you place in here. I'm playing the Starks, obviously. Kyle's playing the King's Landing faction, and Mel's playing the Lannisters, okay? And it's the King's Landing faction because as many more kind of cards are in his deck than just Baratheons, I guess. And there also comes I think Dothraki faction is the fourth faction in the game. There are some neutral sub decks, like a Bronn mercenary little deck that we're not playing with, a Jon Snow little mercenary neutral deck that can be mixed in the game after you play your first couple games. We're not playing with. But basically we each have our own boards. And again, we're trying to get the most victory points. These are victory point tokens, but we also have victory points on some cards in the game that when we gain those cards, we'll put those in our own personal victory point piles. We each start with 3 victory points. So again, at the end of the game, whoever has the most wins. To get to the end of the game, we must have defeated, amongst all of us, either 6 masterminds. We each have 5 masterminds from our house. It says here mastermind. So this one, for example, takes like 8 to defeat. Or this one here, 9 to defeat. Once one player loses 3 of them, gets 3 defeated, or the whole table has a total of 6 defeated, the game will end at that point, and we total up victory points. So you basically have, I look at them as these are your 5 bosses, your main characters of your house kind of idea, or aspects of your house. So I got like Robb, King of the North, I got Lady Catelyn Stark, I have Winterfell in general is a mastermind. Again, or not again, but I should say for the first time, Kyle noticed it right away when he came over. Very first time he saw this game on the table, sat down, he went, why are the backs of the cards don't look anything like a Game of Thrones game? And I basically had to explain to him, it's this legendary IP. They sell lots of different games, or legendary license, or legendary system. They sell lots of games in the system. So I guess they think this has like power to sell games, is to show legendary system on it, rather than just doing something really cool and making the Game of Thrones deck building game, kind of like how Fantasy Flight Games did Star Wars, a deck building game, and just made a deck building game with the license and kind of made it all very fit Star Wars. I wish they did that with this, but they didn't. So you're going to see weird things like, why is this a mastermind? Well, it's a mastermind because in the Marvel legendaries, the legendary system, masterminds kind of fit that Marvel universe more. It's just like kind of like the main villain or whatever, you're fighting kind of stuff. So in this, these are your masterminds. I don't know. I guess they just assumed everyone who's buying this game has played legendary before and might want it to be named the same or something. Or maybe it's all compatible, I'm not sure. But don't ask me why things are named a certain way. I think it's just laziness or leftovers from just copying the Marvel system, I guess. But yeah, these are like your little bosses. And you have a pile of defenders beside them that are all the same. You cannot attack a mastermind unless you've defeated all the players' defenders. And these defenders are all the same. Their face-up ones count as active, face-down or inactive. So once the whole pile is face down, then you're able to attack someone's mastermind. So we each start with 3 of these face up. And those are your guards, basically. Kind of funny, another weird thing is these player boards. I like pointing this stuff out where you can see something may be just a rushed cash grab. Is when, you got your masterminds, we just talked about that. But we also have guards, which they're called defenders in the final game. But obviously guards was what they were called at some point. And then your hero pile or your hero deck is, I guess at one point it was called the protagonist pile. And they didn't change that before printing it or something. Maybe they changed the rulebook after. I don't know. But there's just some stuff with this game that just feels like it was maybe just a cash grab IP tacked on top of a game. Still fun so far. But yeah, just a little weird stuff like that. But I just want to point that out now that I'm reminded and I see it. Because I might forget later as I just get into the game. But we each have a hero deck. This is formed up of 4 smaller hero decks that we're just playing with the ones from our own faction. I'll just give you guys an example here. There's 5 different kinds of cards in the game. They're all colored. They have a symbol, and then the color will be around the outside. Some of them might be dual colored. So this is a green and a yellow card, which you can see some green here and some yellow here. And these are called hero cards. They don't tell you they're hero cards in the subtitle like some of the other card types do. These just tells you the set the card came from. So there's a little set of commons, uncommons, and rare cards in the Kingdom of North Stark set. And there's I don't know, I think it's like 14 cards I think in each set. There's a Lord Eddard Stark set of cards. And the commons, there's a bunch of duplicates of commons. The uncommons there's less of, and then each faction has like a rare card that has no border. For example, this one here, this is from the Young Arya set. This is Syrio, and he has no border, but he is a blue card because I can tell by that symbol right there. On a card there's a cost, just like in every deck building game. There's, in this game it's kind of simple. There's only 2 resources, again, which makes it feel a little dated, a little simple. But it has a straight up gold, which you use, or recruit points in this game, which again, recruiting seems a little weird in the Game of Thrones stuff. But I guess you could recruit armies and soldiers and hedge knights and whatever. But it makes more sense in Marvel to call it recruit points. That's the stars here. These are recruit points. The stars you spend to buy cards, which is the cost in the bottom right. And then the other currency in the game is attack, which has 3 scratches here, which we'll say are dragon claws, not Wolverine's claws or anything from Marvel. But yeah, that's the attack symbol, and it's used to kind of like attack things that have a health value in the bottom right, which also has the slashes underneath to kind of tell you. So you basically just play cards on your turn to build up recruit points and or build up attack points, and you can attack things and buy things. And I'll kind of show you, it gets a little more complicated beyond that with what you can attack, and you can support things. But those are basically cards in the deck. And some of them have abilities. So you can't really see it here, but that's a green hand. Again, that character in Game of Thrones that has a green fist. That's the symbol for like one of the colors of cards. So this basically just says if you play that color card or a black card, you can get an ability on it. So that's what also the symbols are for in the top left of a card. Here's a red card. There's the symbol for red faction. Again, the names of the symbols fit the Marvel universe more and stuff, so it's like a little weird. Like the iconography just doesn't fit Game of Thrones. I'm a little offended by it, but it's like, I don't know. I guess they just wanted to keep the game the same as the other games, so I don't know. Somebody can let me know if they're compatible. I have no idea, but maybe that's why they did it, and then that would make more sense. But yeah, Minion says, not a fan of keeping the Marvel terminology when it doesn't make sense for this. Unless it's trying to be compatible. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it was just laziness. Maybe it was laziness. I don't know. There are a few things in the rulebook that were like left over from Marvel that were even named for the Marvel game, but like they've left them the same in the rulebook, but they're not the same in the game, where there's like a few typos like that. So you can tell they just cut and paste a lot of stuff from the Marvel book and forgot to change a few words. Forgot to do the Control F, to find them all and replace all, whatever. Yeah. But yeah. I just want to point that stuff out because, the game is not cheap either for just a basic deck building game. It's pretty pricey, and I've seen their complaints online about some people spending on it, and it feels kind of a little cheap for that money. But if you're a Game of Thrones fan, a deck building fan, I think it's okay. But do your research for sure. But I got to point out that lazy kind of stuff. I always have to point it out. It bugs me. Bugs me. All right. Okay. So that is kind of our player board and what's happening there. Now there is a mat in the middle of the board. This is a neoprene little mat here with no stitched edging. So it eventually will peel. Just want to point that out. That's cheap nowadays to not have stitch edging. But anyways, they have an event deck here. But the main deck I want to show, actually we should talk about, is the ally deck. This deck is full of allies, which are basically from each faction is going to put 2 smaller decks of allies in here, which consist of henchmen, which each house will put a henchman deck in here of, I think there are 5 cards that are all the exact same. And these little henchmen will come out. They're kind of like, they're worth victory points, but not as many. And they'll come out and play, and I'll show you how that kind of works. I just want to show you what the deck's kind of made up of. Here's the Lannisters henchmen, the red cloaks, and they're just all the same. So you have a henchman from the Lannisters, no matter which one. They're all going to have the same text on them. But then there's also another deck put in by each faction called just an ally deck. But the henchmen are allies, but these are just allies, not henchmen allies. But they're all considered allies. These ones are worth more victory points. They're more unique cards in the deck, and they do cool things and have keywords and are harder to beat. Inside the deck also you'll find bystanders, which are worth a single victory point. These bystanders do nothing, but they also put in minor heroes, which are used to kind of build your base deck in the deck building game. They're kind of like the unique crappy cards that start in your deck. All the leftover ones, you kind of shuffle them up into the bystander deck. So the bystander deck is full of regular bystanders and these little mini heroes, minor heroes, sorry. And they kind of get captured by allies on the board, and you can rescue them and get victory points for them and stuff. I think that's kind of like a Marvel thing, but they just kind of left it here. And then there's also Master Strikes. These will come up, and they basically just make your boss on your board. So, where is it? The little masterminds here, it just makes you put one to the bottom of the deck, and then you fire off this little Master Strike ability. So the one here on Kyle's deck, you would fire off this Master Strike, which just says the King's Landing House may KO, which is basically trash, up to 2 cards from their hand. And then that's basically what a Master Strike does. Just kind of fires off the ability on your little bosses, your masterminds. And there's a bunch of those in the deck. And the other card in the deck are events. And there are multiples of each kind of event, but they are randomly, I think it's like 12 of them or something shuffled in the main deck at 3 players. And these basically come up and they have a cycle value. And basically what that cycle value is doing is telling you a number here on your player board where you'll have your little market deck out here, your market row. And it basically tells all the players at the table, if it says cycle 3, we're going to cycle the 3rd card, put it on the bottom of our hero deck, and then draw a new one to replace it. It's just kind of a way to, since we have so many different markets in the game, we're not buying from the single market in the middle. It's just a way for the game to kind of like mess with your market to add a little bit unpredictability. And that's what the cycle value is. Then you follow some little event here that's going to mess around with the game, and that's what events are. And that's basically the whole deck's made up of mainly allies, but a few bystanders, a few events, and a few Master Strike cards. And that kind of just do different things. And how the flow of the game works, now you understand that deck. Basically, you start a turn. There's 3 steps to your turn, 3 little phases. The first phase is to draw a card from the ally deck, resolve it, which I'll explain how that works for each one. Then you play your hand of cards in a certain order, getting your recruit points, your attack points, and then you resolve those attacks, spend them, you spend your recruit points, purchase cards, and then once you're done, you discard your whole hand, whatever you have left, and you discard all the cards you played and draw a new hand of 6 cards. Next player's turn. Simple as that. But the main cool part is kind of different, which I think is similar to the Marvel one, where there's like these little columns, which again, it feels so weird for this game to have this, but we have these little columns with ranges on them. And these little columns here that are to the left of the ally deck, when you draw a card off the ally deck, if it's an ally, which this one is a henchman ally, it's going to come and play in the column closest to the ally deck in bow range. There's spear range, sword range, dagger range, claw range. You can attack any ally in any column. It doesn't matter. But sometimes, based on the range, certain allies will get abilities. They'll become stronger, depending where they are in this little row of columns here. Also, there are certain cards in our decks that might have a bonus effect on them. If there is an ally in one of those ranges, it might say Dagger Mastery. You get to do the following ability. So that means if there's any ally in the dagger range, you get to fire off the ability. Basically what these allies are trying to do, they're trying to go across the board. They might capture bystanders. As a bystander comes off the deck, it will go under the ally. If I can find one here. Or not. I mean, there's only 4 in the whole deck, so that makes sense. Here, let's just grab one off this deck. So if a bystander comes out, it will get captured by an ally. If you fight this ally and defeat him, if he's not in your faction, he will go to your victory point pile and give you victory points at the end of the game. He might also have a fight effect, which you get to fire off. So this one will let you trash a hero from your deck. And then if it also had a bystander, you get to rescue that bystander and get the 1 victory point that's worth. But if this is your ally, I mean, this is so confusing they call them allies, but basically if he's from your faction and you fight him, instead of defeating him, you would support him and you would move him across the board, another space closer to, if Mel can point at it, the escape space up in the top left. Because eventually they can escape, and if they do that, whoever is not allied with that faction, so basically Mel or I, who are Lannister or Stark, would then have to discard a card from our hand if we had 6 or more cards in hand, and Kyle would gain a victory point token because that's his faction unit that escaped. And if it had any bystanders, Kyle would get that bystander to his victory point pile.
But we can put it back there.
Well, we can put it back there. Yeah. So that's how allies work. That's how bystanders work off the deck. Master Strikes we already talked about. If you draw a Master Strike on your turn, you resolve. You take the top Mastermind, put it at the bottom of your deck, fire off the next one on the top, and do the ability. Event, you just resolve the event, which I already talked about. But yeah, that's basically how the game's working. There's a little more nuance to how the allies move across and how they stack up. You can only have in a single column allies from a single faction. They can never mix. So there is a ways you can move your faction's allies across using the support by fighting them and supporting them. And it will actually flip spots with the enemies in the next column if they're not from the same faction. But you'll see that as we play through.
Just be careful here because you have.
Yeah, I know. I'm shuffling the bystander deck. I'm
I
gonna
just
try.
didn't want you to mix them.
Okay, bystander deck. Since there are some unique ones in here that has to be face down. The events are unique. They're shuffled face down. We have wound cards. These are like the bad cards that could go in your hand and deck that can kind of make your turns not as great. There are ways to heal them. It tells you on the card how to heal it. If you don't recruit anything, fight, or support anything on your turn, you can KO all the wounds from your hand. There's also Maesters. They are like the card you can pass me one.
Yep.
They are the card, basically, every deck building game should have a card there if the market is too expensive. Something you might be able to buy that's pretty cheap. But these Maesters also help you buy other cards, and they could help you KO some wounds to heal up, to get them out of your deck. You can also have other effects in your deck that KO a card, and you could get rid of the wound. But if it says KO a hero, these aren't considered heroes. Only stuff from your hero deck or your starting deck of cards, which I should go over your starting deck. So we might have minor heroes in there, which we talked about already. But we all have 4 soldier heroes. These are like the basic starting cards. They're worth nothing, but they can fight for 1. And then we each have 6 of these merchant heroes, which just give you 1 recruit point and a nothing. So that's your 10 cards are built up of those, and then 2 unique cards for each deck, which kind of make them interesting. There's ways you can draft or randomly shuffle and deal out random minor heroes to kind of make your starting deck unique every game. Or you can just choose what you want. There's a bunch of ways to do that. And I think I've talked about all the different decks, all the different piles. This needs to be shuffled.
You did the bottom half, but
Oh yeah, I have the other one right here. Right?
that's okay.
I didn't realize you had the
Yeah. That's all good.
Huge
More
deck.
shuffles.
huge deck. These gonna be shuffled?
Yeah, shuffle up your individual hero decks and then lay out your 5 in your house or hero market row, whatever you want to call it. Any questions before we get started? Obviously, we're going to go through the full playthrough. You'll see lots of examples of things, get a good idea how it works. That was just the quickest ramble of overview I can do without looking at every individual card or anything. But
Feel free in the chat to put what house you're supporting tonight.
yeah. I'll play your house, okay?
House, yeah, what house?
Correct answer is House Stark.
No.
It would be House Martell, but that doesn't exist in the game, so I have to play with the Starks. I let Kyle choose first, and he picked King's Landing.
Would you have picked that one because of yellow, or no?
No,
Okay.
I probably would play the Lannisters next because they're like, the next scummiest, they're the most scummiest faction. But I'd also maybe play with, because I like Targaryens and stuff, like the
yeah.
Dothraki faction. But Yeah, obviously this game was made with future expansions in mind, I'm sure. Assuming the game sells well enough, but we'll see. We will see. But to basically only come with 4 factions in a Game of Thrones game feels kind of like not complete.
Are we shuffling these?
What, sorry? Shuffle those face down and then flip it all face up.
yeah.
And then just make sure you have 3 active defenders in your pile and 2 are face down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is the starting numbers for that. We also have 3 victory points to start with.
3.
Greg, thank you for the super chat. Shall we start the betting? Sorry, Mel. I'm a House Stark guy. Let's go, Rob.
fine.
Yes!
It's fine. Greg, thank you so much. It's fine.
Thank you, Greg. The North remembers. North remembers. I appreciate it. Oh, Minion says I was always a fan of House MD. I don't know. I saw commercials for that show and was like, I will never watch this show just based on this character in these commercials. He just annoyed
The
me.
show House,
I
right?
watched
Yeah,
it.
House.
we never
Yeah.
watched that.
I watched it.
Was it good?
Yeah, I watched it all. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I wish I knew that before.
Oh.
You wouldn't be here playing games with me if I knew this.
That was
No, I'm
like-
just like,
It was like 20 years
we're
ago.
no longer friends.
Is it
Like
like
20 years
I know.
Is it like a Grey's Anatomy type show?
I mean, it's a medical drama from like 20 years ago. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
I just remember like the commercials had this guy like being all cocky and making stupid comments
I can
and
picture.
being a snarky like smartass. I was like, oh, I'm the only smartass I know. Screw this guy. I'm watching this guy. Looks like an idiot. Anyways,
Well, Rob's shuffling. Do you watch The Pit?
No.
Oh, okay. I love that show.
No. 20 years ago. Excuse me.
What'd you say? 25?
I don't know. I said 20 years ago,
Okay.
didn't I?
20 years ago. Excuse me.
It could have been 15. I don't know. Wasn't recent.
Oh, Minions never watched
I
Game
see,
of
I see.
Thrones.
Okay,
Wow.
that's fine. You can just pick your favorite color.
Wow. I know, right? Don't make me feel cool. I know.
That's funny.
I know. When you say like 20 years ago, I'm like thinking like, oh yeah, that's from like my child. No, never mind.
No.
Never mind. That's not that long ago, it seems. A little COVID messed things up. Was Game of Thrones 20 years ago?
No.
It was like
Was that like
2011-ish, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2010.
But I did see recently there was some article came up was like talking about like Night of the Seven Kingdoms, like talking about how like 6 years after the end of Game of Thrones, blah blah blah. I'm like, wait, what? Game of
6
Thrones
years?
TV show ended like 6 years. Yeah, 2019 it ended in.
Wow.
So like basically like almost 7 years ago. I know it's crazy we were watching that like that long ago.
7 years ago, Big Brother. Sorry, I saw that in the chat. Game of Thrones ended.
Yeah, like I think it ended in 2019. I think it was the year.
Wow. I guessed at 22.
Wow.
Oh wow, nice guess. Wow.
Wow, it felt like that long ago. I guess.
I just believe you because I feel like it was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Wow.
Oh, Sean's asking Mel, is Celebrity Big Brother house started yet?
I don't think there's a Celebrity Big Brother happening.
Like maybe in like the UK
In
or
the
something.
UK, yeah, I don't watch that. I didn't watch
Oh.
the UK version.
Yeah, there's like Big Brother like in all different countries,
Yeah.
right? I barely even like the North American ones. I don't think I could watch the
you
other ones.
tolerate them. You don't like them.
Yeah, they're okay. The Canadian one was better,
Yes,
and
I-
then that got
That got
canceled.
canceled, but that one was the best. But I'm unfamiliar with the Celebrity Big Brother that's happening right now. But I will be excited when the Big Brother starts in June.
Okay,
July.
the deck spin shuffle. Oh yeah, shuffle my deck, deal out my 5 cards. Lots of decks to shuffle in this game, of course.
I got some good expensive cards out already.
Yeah, I know. I have an 8 coster that's gonna go away. I can feel it.
Well,
Oh, I got one of my unique, my rare ones, 7 costs.
Yeah, I won't be able to buy that anytime soon.
So yeah, these are like obviously the most powerful ones. Your one single borderless rare card. I think each deck has like probably 4 of them because I think there's one in each of the little corridors. And then there's like common cards that you'll have like 4 or 5 copies of or something. And then the uncommon ones I think there's only like 2 copies of. But to help you with your like, you know, whether you want to grab a card or you'll see another one, you'll get to know them, I guess, which ones are common and whatever. I don't know if they have a symbol on them to show which is common or uncommon. That's something that bugs me a little bit, but it could be there. I just don't know.
I don't think so.
But there are commons and uncommons. It talks about in the rule book. Just that basically just determines the amount of copies of each one in the deck. But this is the Young Wolf from the Kingdom of the North set. It would do 6 attack. I get +1 attack for each mastermind who has no defenders, including your own. So basically, if I got this card, I would want to really be making sure we have our Aldor defenders face down as much as possible and be attacking them, for example. Okay, I'm going to shuffle up my starting 12 deck of craptastic cards. I also need to shuffle my mastermind still.
5 or 6?
Ooh,
I can tell you.
I think it's 6. It's usually half of whatever the starting deck is in a deck building game.
Oh, right. So it'd be 6.
Draw 6.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's usually 5, but it's usually a 10 card starting deck in most deck building games.
Who's going first?
Was I didn't ask you before. Am I putting my card
Up above,
Okay.
up above.
I wasn't sure. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the discard pile, obviously, right beside that.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out who's going first.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there is one thing I want to do. I just remembered. For us to be able to count which masterminds have been defeated from which house, I figured we'll just use like a little d6. So we'll keep this off to the side, but basically when one of your masterminds gets defeated, Kyle, which I guarantee will happen, I'll put a guarantee on that. We'll just put this little die here to kind of signify, so we kind of, at a quick glance, also those watching can kind of just look around the table quick and we know how many masterminds from each player has been defeated, and then a total number just by adding those up quickly. See if I got a red one for Mel here. So start off to the side, and once we get a mastermind defeated, I probably don't need one for mine,
Oh, sure,
but
sure.
I'll just get this one out anyway. And this little white die here for Stark.
Let's team up on
Just
it.
kidding. I know. I shouldn't
Just
be talking.
because you said that.
I should never be talking crap in a competitive
make a-
3-player game
We're gonna
because
make an alliance here. On
yeah,
this side?
yeah. Only one can win though.
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
can you rescue bystanders from?
If you have a card that says rescue a bystander just
They
on the
have to be
card,
from where?
no.
Nope.
Oh.
Rescuing a bystander, you'll just get a bystander off the top of this deck at random.
Just
Goes in your
the
your victory point pile.
point.
If it's one of the minor ones, like the ones in your default deck, if they have a thing on the bottom,
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
to resolve it if you want.
Okay.
If it's on an ally in play, it'll tell you like rescue a bystander from an ally or that's been
Yeah,
captured
yeah,
by an ally. That's different. So if it just says rescue a bystander, you just grab one off the top of the bystander deck.
Right.
Simple as that. Okay. So let's find out who's going first. That's why I was grabbing the dice originally. Mel will be 1-2, Kyle 3-4, I am 5-6.
Me.
Mel, you're first player.
Am I ready to begin?
I think so.
You tell us.
I think we did all the setup.
All right, we got a start card there.
What?
I mean, Lannister. Sorry.
Whoa.
What house are you?
So we have a
mine?
henchman ally in play. This one's just 1 victory point if you defeat it. It's got a fight effect. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I didn't mention. So if you fight this, let's say I fight this, since it's not my faction, I would defeat it. It would go to my victory pile of cards, and this would be 1 victory point at the end of the game. And I would also get the fight effect, which I explained already. But if I was Lannister and I was fighting this, that would be considered supporting, not defeating. I would move it, and then I also choose either to get the victory points from the card or trigger the fight effect, not both. So that's how that. And if it had a bystander on it, you still get to rescue it even when you support it.
Do you only trigger it if you defeat it? Or
If you defeat it, you get both.
Yeah.
If you're supporting it, you just pick one or the other.
Like, and the only way to fight it is if you have enough.
Yes.
I can't just like
Tickle
try
it?
and
No,
fight
you
No,
cannot.
no.
You
can't
cannot just
like,
tickle
nudge
it.
No.
You have
Tickle
to
it to get
fully,
the fight effect.
you know, you have to fully decapitate it. You cannot just tickle it a bit with your weapons and
more,
and hurt it. There's no damage tokens in this game to keep damage effects. That's strictly victory point tokens.
So it's more like a defeat effect, not like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Yeah.
or a win effect.
But they say fight, I think, because you can support, which is also a fight.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a fight.
Technically, yeah. Even if you're from your faction, you're still fighting it. But there's 2 outcomes to a
play
fight:
fighting.
supporting
Yeah.
or defeating.
You're training. You're not fighting.
Yeah, training would have been better.
training.
Or something, yeah.
Basically, using all the leftover legendary terminology from Marvel, a cooperative game in this competitive game, definitely makes the game harder to learn and harder to explain because some of the terminology just sounds stupid and doesn't make sense. But once you play it a few times, it'll kind of come together. Reread the rulebook a second time, things jump off the screen. There wasn't much when I was looking up on BGG to kind of like being confused about, but some of this ally business confused a bit of people on BGG I saw. But once you figure it out and you get it locked down, it's like, it's okay. It becomes a little smoother, but it still doesn't feel like a full Game of Thrones themed game. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Marvel Legendary. This is the first Legendary that I played.
Yeah.
I read the rule book and I was very lost.
Yeah.
Until I sat down and actually played and went through the motions. Was like, oh, I think it's just poorly written. I get it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. I was.
Yeah, it's not the best rule book, and then again, using like old terminology from a that's very much meant for a different style of game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely confusing.
Okay. I have 3 attack, which I will just straight away support my ally here, moving him 1 space closer, and I will take a victory point, not the fight, because I don't need the.
You don't need +1 recruit point right now to buy?
No, I think I'll
Can I have it?
just.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that card is better. I don't want these cards, so I'm okay if they go away. They remove one of my mastermind's active defenders if you cannot gain a wound, and then I get +1 attack. I don't love those.
That just means it's like probably a really powerful card, and you have to pay like kind of a downside to it.
Yeah, it's like 3 attack, and it could be 4.
Ooh, for only a 3-cost card, that's pretty huge.
I know.
Like you usually don't get that kind of attack until you're spending like 6, 7 on a card.
True, true. But I think I'm just.
Don't be
going
scared.
to-
Do it.
No, I'm gonna buy.
Do it.
I'm gonna buy this for now for 2. Immediately we refill.
There is another way to cycle cards, Snowy Dude. There is a way you can pick which cycles, which I like. I actually like this a lot. I quickly showed it on screen, but I didn't show the ability because I figured we're going to do it like 100 times in the game. But on these defenders, again, each player has 5 defenders on their mat. 3 start active, but they have a fight effect too. So they're only 2 to defeat. So anyone can fight my start defenders here and defeat one. And then they would gain a victory point token. And then they get to choose a card in their lineup. That's what's called lineup. I couldn't remember what the market was called. It's called the lineup. To cycle. So this is the way you can pick what cycle. So Mel's probably going to pick one of those cards she doesn't want. She'll cycle those the first chance she gets after defeating one of these, which is kind of neat. So that's the way you can cycle your own. But yes, the events are really the only other way. But there are some crazy events that not only cycle a card, they will do crazy things like instead of cycling the card to the bottom of the deck and drawing a new one, pass it to the player on your left or right and put it in their market row or their lineup and just kind of like pass them around the table. There's weird stuff like that. Take cards off the top of their deck and put in your lineup and give them a card. There's all this weird stuff like that that can also mess with the markets, which is, I like that. It's kind of like a little chaotic and fun. But anyways, go ahead.
The other thing I was going to say is everybody's hand, as Rob said, was made up of heroes and merchants, same idea. But everybody has unique.
Yeah, the minor heroes is what we're talking
This
about.
one was mine. It doesn't take effect right now, so I'm not using it.
If
If
you
you
played
play 2 or more non-gray heroes this turn, I get a +1 bonus.
So basically,
My
anything
whole
that's
hand
not
is-
like a starter card,
I'll
pretty
hand the
much.
starter cards right now, so this won't take effect until I get some of these cards into my deck. So, just so you're aware of what my cards
That's
do.
not here.
And
Oh,
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, done.
my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, so start off with drawing a card for the deck. Oh, here's speaking of events. Here we go. It's more guards.
No.
So cycle 1. So every player at the table takes
Right.
the card from the 1 in their lineup, puts it on the bottom,
It's my unique card.
and draws a new one. And this is done for everybody's board. This is how they keep all the other players from falling asleep during your turn. Give them something to do. And then each mastermind gains a defender.
Yeah, okay.
That's not what I want to see.
good.
Yeah, screw that's not what I want. So you basically just take a defender from the bottom of your deck, flip it up, put it on top. They're all the same, so it doesn't matter what order they're in.
That's good.
Just keep face down on the bottom, face up on top. And then this will go to the KO pile. We'll just make, there is no KO pile on the mat. I feel like that's another thing they kind of
Put it
missed.
off screen. Is that easier?
No, do whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just put it wherever you can reach it. And that's kind of like our, everything that gets KO'd goes to that pile. And we use that after sit for 45 minutes, sorting it all back out. As a good deck builder does.
We'll leave that to you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Anyways, so my turn. So I'm going to play. Oh, yeah. I'll show you one of my minor heroes I chose from House Stark. There are different ones for each house, and you can choose 2 to start. That's how we play it. That's one of the options in the rule book because we like to just keep all the houses together for now. So this is Theon, minor hero. He has 1 recruit point and 0 attack, but if there's a Stark ally in play, I get +1 attack. There is only a Lannister ally in play in the main board there. So yeah, it's just 1 attack. Or 1 recruit, sorry, 1 recruit. So I'll just play all my cards out here. Order does matter if you have any effects on cards that are looking for previously played colored cards and all that stuff. But right now with these starter cards, they don't matter what order really. So I'm just going to slam it all down. 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit points, 2 attack points.
Is that how you doing it? I'm just like,
Sure.
might as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I just.
I'll attack one of Kyle's
You already
defenders.
called it out, so there's the one that
I was
you were
only
allowed.
joking. I was a joke. It was a joke.
And
Okay.
then
That's
your
all you're
award
allowed.
for the defender.
So I need a victory point token if you
Oh, yeah,
passing
sorry.
one for defeating one of his defenders. And then I get to cycle a card here. I'm doing this before I buy because order does matter for effects, obviously. Let me go with... I think I'll get rid of one of these Ghost in Summer cards here. So I have another one on the board. And I get a 5 cost. Wolf Girl, Young Arya. Yeah, like this, for example. If I've played a red card already on the turn before I played this card, I could draw a card. But if I played this card already, then I played a red card after it, I would not get this draw effect. That's how it works. So order does matter. But I can't buy that card, so it doesn't change anything really. But I will. I think I'll take Arya the Sneak. Yeah, I'll take Arya the Sneak. When I recruit this hero, I can place it on top of my deck. So I will do that. And that. Oh yeah, then I replace right away. You always replace right away in this game, which I do like. Kind of change it up. Sometimes you spend some of your money and see what comes up. And then those will go in my discard pile here. Draw 6 new ones.
Good.
Yep.
All right.
Master
Master Strike.
Okay. It tells you right on the card what to do here. We'll go through it together for the first one.
Master Strike to the bottom.
Yeah, so you don't know what the top one is. Like, we're not sure what's next. So you move that to the bottom. Then the new Mastermind, Master Strikes. So that will go in the KO pile there. What's your new one doing on the top here? Oh, it's Varys Spider. Okay. So this guy has a Master Strike event. Each other house reveals their hand and discards a non-gray hero that provides recruit points.
Kyle, I had such a good hand.
So I'll reveal my hand. You guys can all see it here. And then I guess I'm just going to get rid of one of these basic merchant heroes and discard that.
And I'll just get rid of my minor hero. Dang, I had a good hand.
Okay.
Full of money.
Yeah, me too, jerk.
You ruined the plans.
Ruined everything.
All right. Just I'll do
Yeah,
this,
no KO pile. Refund.
the same to you. I'll just use my 2 to.
So you get a victory point and then cycle one of your lineup cards.
Cycle this one.
Oh, you already knew.
Yeah, I've been looking at it long enough. I had to wait for your turn, Rob's turn, you know. All right, I don't need that one. Okay, and then I have 4 recruit points. I will just buy this 3. This goes here, and the same one I got rid of. Great.
You don't like what?
Oh,
done?
it's just I'd rather see something else. Yeah.
So Catelyn Lady Winterfell is a Stark ally from the North set. Catelyn Lady Winterfell gets +2 attack, so she's 5 by default, but gets +2 if 2 or more masterminds have been defeated. So basically, when her husband dies, she gets stronger. That's what I think it's kind of hinting at there. Fight. You get +1 victory point token for each of your masterminds that have been defeated. Okay. She'll just go in that column.
All right, we have 1 soldier. He's not going to do anything because there's nothing I can fight for 1. And then money, we have 4. I'm going to purchase this card. I think this card is kind of fun. It just is very helpful. So I can choose an ally faction, enemy faction, sorry. Allies and masterminds of that faction have a -1 this turn. So that'll be helpful when I'm trying to fight or just fight, yeah. Okay. That is everything. And I will shuffle because I have no cards.
I'll block up the glare a bit, but
You're up for
whatever.
Your turn, Rob.
Okay.
I can shift them over if needed. Yep.
Oh,
There we go.
King's
On the board.
Guard. All right. So this has an ambush effect, which we haven't seen yet. Basically, it's going to resolve this effect after it's done shifting everything over, things escape, all that kind of stuff. Then you resolve the ambush effect. So this says if the King's Mastermind has less than 2 defenders, it gains a defender.
Nope.
Excellent. Oh yeah, it should not defeat your defender so quickly then if that's the thing.
No, he's got like 4, so as long
okay.
as he has 2, we're fine.
Okay, so we got a good spread of 1 from each faction there. So if you have any abilities that need an ally in play from your house, they're there. Okay. All right, so let's see if it matters. There's my other minor hero I picked to start my deck is Catelyn. Worth 1 recruit point, but if there's a Stark ally in play, oh, very nice, I get another recruit point. So that's worth 2. 3, 4, 5 recruit, 2 attack. Yeah, for 5 I'll buy that wolf girl, young Arya that was there, and that will get replaced. And then I'm going to attack. I'll attack a Lannister defender. This guy I don't have enough for. Get a victory points, and then I will cycle. I'll cycle Quick Temper. Okay, and that is my turn. Draw 1, and of course my deck's empty, so I'll need to shuffle up the rest of my deck, including all the cool cards I just bought in my discard pile. And draw the rest of my
ambush drawn event. That's for you, right? Because it's who does
It's the player whose
Yeah,
turn
so
it is. Yeah.
Sometimes it'll benefit
All right.
me, but
drawn event?
So first, put it in play. It pushed everyone over,
did, yeah.
Push
Okay.
everyone over. It's going in bow range.
and then you draw an event.
Drawn event. Cycle 1.
oh my god.
Okay. So let
Do
me
that
just
first.
Cycle's the cards I want and not the ones I don't.
cycle number 1.
Then it says each house takes the top 3 cards from the hero deck of the house to their left and shuffles them into their own hero deck.
So here you go, Mel. I'll take 3 from yours, Kyle. Yeah.
And we shuffle these in?
Yep. Just shuffle them in. Don't even look at them. It's gonna be a little crazy. Could make some broken combos with your deck. Could do some cool stuff. Who knows? So let's just shuffle it in the big deck. Maybe we'll see some of them. Maybe you won't. Maybe you want to buy them. Maybe you don't.
This is not terrible because I put one of my rare cards on the bottom, so now I'm shuffling my deck
Yep,
and potentially
exactly.
now I'll see it.
Yeah, but I could have just given Rob my best card, and I don't
Yes.
even know.
I could have just got all 3, like 3 of your 4 rare cards could have just went in my deck.
There's my 7, my 8, if I have an 8. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
No, I think. Oh yeah, maybe there are some 8s. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but 8 is the one that I put to the bottom. It was
Mel has an 8. I don't know if I have
Oh,
an
maybe.
8.
You
Oh,
don't.
maybe,
I
yeah.
don't know. I do.
I know I have a 7.
Yeah, I have a 7. I see one right there, but I can't remember.
Yeah, yours is
Okay.
out. Mine's not. Okay. Okay, so victory pile's empty, so you get +1 attack. So I'll just fight my own guy.
You're supporting. So do you want the fight or do
3.
you want the victory point? Fight is KO a hero.
Yeah, fight.
Fight.
Fight. Yeah,
Okay, so you KO a hero. So you'll shift these
Sure.
two.
I'll just get rid of this. That. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I'll just get this one. 4. And that's all my discard now.
Refill.
This goes here.
You good?
Then I shuffle, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, it's my turn. Okay.
Okay, for Mel's turn, she draws an event. Cycle 5.
Perfect.
Oh, I just got that card.
That's what I want.
Oh, muffin. Okay.
I don't like that card.
And each house with 2 or more active defenders loses a defender.
Oh, I think I have 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I have 3. So now I'm down to 2. That's in the KO pile if you don't mind.
Okay, again, we only have 1 soldier, so he's doing nothing. Our minor hero, I only have 1, so he doesn't get the bonus from that. But she does say KO a hero from my hand or discard pile. I don't have a discard pile, but I will choose to KO a hero from my hand. We'll just get rid of that. Okay, and then we have 4 resources to spend. I think I will choose the Hound for 3. I still have 1, but I don't know if there's any 1-cost cards. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, got a super chat. Ball Guy Games, Casey, how's it going? Says Game of Thrones? Catchy name for an IP. Who knows? Could catch on, and maybe someone will pick it up and make a mini series out of it. Just as long as they don't mess it up in the 8th and final season. But who would do that? Yeah. I don't know where you're coming up with these crazy ideas,
I don't
Casey.
know.
That sounds so far-fetched. Like, I don't even know where you get something like that from. But yeah, thank you for the super
Thank you.
chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Never heard of it. I don't know.
No, don't know what you're talking about.
I think Upper Deck just came up with it out of nowhere. All right, I got Janos Slint. Janos. So this guy's got Bribe. So what Bribe is a keyword that just means instead of all attack to defeat this guy, you can spend any mix of attack and recruit points. So basically you're kind of buying him off, but also pressuring him. Has a fight effect, reveal the top card of the event deck, KO. The card in your lineup that matches the event cycle, put the event back on the bottom of the event deck. So some random chaos. Okay.
Okay, we got a full lineup here.
Mel's Lannister guy's almost escaping. Get him.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay, so I am just playing a very basic, a bunch of gray cards here, gray heroes. So I got 4 recruit points, 2 attack. I will spend the 4 on this card here. It's a green and yellow card that makes it simple then. +1 for each of your masterminds that have been defeated. So it's going to get hopefully more powerful as the game goes on, but maybe it never does, and I'll be okay with that too, I guess. But just give me some, I want some more colors, and then, yeah, I'm starting to like...
I have tons of room. Look on the thing. I can go low.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, because you have like all that area
Yeah,
too.
it's fine.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I forgot how it gets messier the more cards you throw over here. It's whatever. Okay, so then I think that's what I'll buy. Yeah, sure. And then I'll replace. Okay, then for the 2 attack,
Yeah, exactly.
Rob is encroaching onto other territories.
What
Yeah.
else is new?
I'm sorry. It lined up when I had it all earlier, but then I was only using 2 cards to see measure, and it was like, nope. My decks get sloppy as they get bigger. Okay. Now I'm going to attack for 2. I'll attack Mel's defender. So I get a victory point, and then I will cycle this card here. Okay. And that's that. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
What do we get?
Oh, it's a Stark.
Okay, so Mel's
Okay,
card.
Roderick Cassell, escape. So this guy, if he ever escapes, he fires off this escape effect. The Stark Mastermind gains 2 defenders, so hopefully that happens.
So the red cloak is escaping, so I gain 1 victory point.
And then because that is not from
Oh, yeah.
Kyle or myself's faction, if we have 6 or more cards in the hand, we must discard a card. Which is the case. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll discard one of my soldier heroes.
Same.
And I think they do the whole, if you have 6 or more cards so that you don't get totally destroyed by the time it gets around to your turn, where like you could have like no hand to play, which I like. There's that kind of protection in the game. I think that's kind of neat.
Okay.
Not very North-like.
All right. I'm going to do no attack.
Okay.
This one says if your mastermind has at least 1 defender, it does rescue a bystander.
Okay, so you just
I
grab one from
rescue
here.
Yep.
bystander.
So let's see. Okay, perfect. It is a minor hero. So all the rest of the minor heroes in the game that we didn't put in our starting decks are all shuffled into bystanders, which I explained before. And there's Shay, and just getting ready to unzip her clothes there for some reason. I have no idea why.
It's the doctor's office. Yeah.
Oh, a doctor. Yeah, he must be the doctor. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she's the patient. I get it. From this unknown Game of Thrones thing we're talking about here. So this one, you get to do this effect on the card if you want when you rescue it. So it's going to be worth a victory point at the end of the game because it's in your victory point pile. But you have the option to fire off this effect when you rescue it also. So it is,
Yeah,
if you
protect
played a
under
non-gray hero from your house
Just
other
this
than
one.
your own this turn.
Oh, other than my own.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's tricky. Yeah.
Yeah.
so we've only had the ones that are shuffled
Yeah,
in. You haven't
yeah,
really
so I
stolen
can't
any
do
yet or anything. Victory point pile.
Oh, there. Yep.
It's your first one.
Um.
Yeah, we'll just keep the victory point piles off screen, and we'll just other than these victory points, which are separate, or your victory pile is the card.
And they're
2,
stealable.
3.
Yeah, there are ways to steal victory point tokens from each other,
Okay.
of course.
Fine, this one.
That's thematic.
And that is all.
That is all.
Wait.
Baratheon.
So Another Squad of the Gold Cloaks. Says as a fight effect, you may spend an attack to get a recruit.
Okay,
Interesting.
so Kyle, you're going to get a victory point because your Kingsguard is coming off the board.
And then anyone who's not part of the Kingsguard faction
You get that.
and has 6 or more cards in hand, so it's Mel or I. I'm already down to 5, so I don't have to discard a card, but Mel does. Right? Because you have 6 still?
I do.
Perfect.
I think
Mel is legend. Get out of here, Mike.
we're going to do that.
Get out of here with those shenanigans.
Thank you.
Heresy.
Okay, what are we doing here? So I did get...
Yeah, Snowy Dude is super confusing with the minor hero thing. They even say on them actually, I didn't point this out really, but they're minor heroes when they're in your deck, like the 2 that start the game are, but they're also if they're in the bystander deck and come from the bystander or the ally deck. So they can be minor heroes or bystanders, but not both. But when you rescue it, you still can fire off this effect, which is interesting. And sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. So this card will never ever be a minor hero in this game because it came from the bystander deck and basically can only either be in the bystander deck, captured by an ally, or rescued to someone's victory point pile, and that's it. It'll never go into your player deck.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to choose an enemy faction. I'm going to say Kyle's Baratheons.
You gonna cycle my cards, please?
No.
Thanks.
Allies
No?
and masterminds
Okay.
of that faction have -1 attack this turn.
Okay. So you've
Okay.
weakened the value on any out King's Landing ally or the masterminds here.
Okay, so I have 2 attack.
Actually, what is your mastermind? He's only a 2? What else has he got here?
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
You have to have
elusive. So you have to have at least 8 recruit points on your turn to even fight this guy for 2. So he's kind of like having 10 attack, but it's like a mix of kind of like a bribe with a set amount.
yeah.
I just saw the 2 and was like, what?
I'm actually going to use bribe here because I have 2, 3, 4 money and 2 attack. Really, I've minused him to 1 or -1, so he's 5. But I'm going to use bribe, so I'm going to use everything except for 1 money. It won't matter.
So you're going to defeat him. He'll be 3 victory points in your victory point pile, but you get this fight. Reveal the top card of the event deck. KO the card in your lineup that matches the event cycle and just put the event back on the bottom.
4.
It's like Janos here just punched one of your guys,
That's fine.
knocked him
This
out.
goes over here. And 1 money I cannot do anything with. 1, 2,
How many victory points was he worth?
3.
Oh,
And here's another copy of Janos Lynch.
oh, look who's back.
So
Already-
is this a
Yep.
Baratheon here? I
It
can't
is-
see.
it is
So
Baratheon.
so this is our first one
Or-
where the same faction came off that's in the column here, so they go together. You can have up to 3 from the same faction in the same column.
Yeah, what am my house something? I don't remember.
House.
What is my house? House of something?
King's Landing?
King's Landing.
yeah.
Yeah.
The King's Landing faction.
It doesn't make sense.
Not to be confused with Baratheon, who's your sigil here.
Yeah.
We'll just call you Baratheon, no?
Maybe they plan on releasing a Baratheon set later, more later into the story. I don't know. Or maybe they didn't have enough Baratheon cards to just shove in a bunch of King's Landing characters and call it the King's Landing faction. Not sure what's going on there, but anyways. Okay. I'm going to start with, there's a Stark ally in play, right?
Yep.
Yes, okay. So this is worth 1 recruit, 1 attack. There's a Stark ally in play, so this is worth 2 recruit. Which way do I want to play this? There's order matters here. I can either play this red card first, which I won't be able to fire off the yellow effect because I haven't played a yellow card. Or I can play this yellow card first, which wants a red effect. But it's a yellow card,
Which effect do you want to do?
Yeah, exactly. I think I will just do the, because I have more crappy cards still in my deck, I'll play the yellow one first, so I don't get to draw a card. But Dagger Mastery, there is an Allied Dagger range there, so this card is a 3 attack Wolf Girl card. And then I'll play this one, which I've played a yellow card prior, so I will get to KO a hero from my discard pile. And I will KO... Just KO a merchant, I guess. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points to purchase. I'm going to purchase this card before it gets cycled. One of my rare cards here.
Wow.
Surprised you still have that. It's been out for like
I know.
3 rounds.
I know. Everything right beside it has been like going, and I've just been lucky. But yeah, so it's a yellow and a black card. So it's dual colors,
Yeah.
hits for 6, and I need to get some defenders out of play. It will make this card stronger. And then I get to replace. And then I do have 2, 3, 4 attack. I can't do that.
Boost your own one on.
Yeah, because I don't really want to do the effect off these.
Yeah.
I could just get 2 defenders gone. Maybe I'd do that.
This gets you 2 defenders, right?
If he escapes.
Only if he
Oh,
escapes.
if it escapes.
Yeah, so I gotta get him all the way over.
Or just take out Mal's, because Mal's do.
He's got to spend 2 attack or gain a wound.
Yeah, and I don't have an extra attack. So I will I'll just fight a defender I'll do Mel's first, I guess.
1 victory point.
Yeah, here I'll give you a 4, take a 5.
And mine, since you said
And
it
I'll
was first.
cycle this. Yeah.
I don't have any more, so it has to be yours.
Okay. And then
you get
so another victory point, thank you. And then I will cycle.
Wish I could cycle mine. This sucks.
Kills defenders.
I can't with only 1 attack.
Oh, I was feeling that too. Yeah, that's what I had for a while.
Ah,
Yeah.
I need an event.
Yeah,
Then we'll
cycle
help.
this one. Jon Snow Bastard. Okay, that's is that. So I draw 2 cards, my deck's empty, so I'm gonna shuffle.
No event, but you get to push these forward.
Wish. All right.
While King of the North is in sword range or closer, the Stark defenders get +1. Okay, so
Oh wow.
All right.
Plus
So
7. Yeah,
1
crazy.
attack that I can't do anything with, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit points, and I think I'm just gonna buy this for 4. And oh great, I would have rathered that one. All right,
you're good.
that's it. No, I'm not good, but I'm done.
Okay, so
The
Alan's
hell?
going to escape, so you're gonna get.
Oh, I get a victory point. Nice.
This is all gonna move, and then the Hound. The Hound gets +1 attack for each bystander he has captured, and the Hound cannot be supported. Ambush, the Hound captures a bystander.
So he gets a regular old bystander under him.
Can't support him.
So a Stark escaped, right?
Oh, yeah.
So any other faction other than Stark who has 6 or more cards in hand must discard a card.
I haven't even drawn my hand yet.
Well,
so.
you're
Get on
slow.
Get on it.
3, 4, 5, 6.
We can wait.
Yeah, of course. Discard a card, eh? What do I want to do this round?
Hey, Billy.
All right, we'll discard that. Let's. All right. We have 2 soldiers. We have a Hound bodyguard. He gets +1 attack against an ally at sword range or closer. So sword range or closer, any of these. So if I fight any of those, I have 4. If I don't, I have 2. Or I mean, I have 3.
You get a +1
Yeah.
for
If I don't. Okay. So let's do that. Let's fight for 4 here.
Okay, so it goes to your victory pile.
Okay. And then 3.
It didn't have a fight effect, right? Just escape.
Yeah. And then for 3, we will just purchase that second card of that. Oh, there's the third one. Okay. Done.
It's the Stark Bannerlords. So we're 3 victory points, have 5+ fight. So while at sword range or spear range, Stark Bannerlords get +2 attack. They have a fight effect to KO a hero in your hand or discard pile. All right, so I have Catelyn. So if there's a Stark ally in play, which there is, this is worth 2 recruit points. I have 2 more, so that's 4. 3 attack. I guess I'll buy an Arya for 4. Put it on the top of my deck. When you recruit this hero, place it on the top of your deck. Yeah. And then replace. And then for 3, is there anything even out there?
Terrible.
Sorry for 3.
Terrible.
I'll just, I guess, attack. Here, I'll give you these 9. Just throw me a 10. Thanks.
No problem.
And I'll cycle. Let's cycle. I think I'll cycle this Arya. So I already have 2. I don't think I need a 3rd. Oh, another wolf girl. And I'll leave the 1 attack doing nothing.
Come
I'll draw
on, push the Lannister off the board.
6.
Stark.
Yes. All right. I'm
Wow.
gonna get a victory point for that. And then,
And then we each discard a card. If we have 6 or more, you have 5 only, though, right?
That's right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, just checking.
5. Where's the camera there? 5.
Yeah, just checking.
I was like, I don't know that I believe you.
Yeah. Like I want to see.
When did I draw an extra card after
Okay,
discarding?
I will.
Wish. All right. Well, you do your thing.
Get rid of merchant.
Yeah. 1 attack. Can't do anything. So actually, it's 2 attack. Oh, it is 2. Yeah. Well, victory pies empty. Get plus.
Did I
oh, no,
do
it's
that?
not
I
empty.
don't feel like I did.
Right.
Well, it doesn't think anyone saw her covertly count the money that Rob gave her before she put it in the bank.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think I did that. I think I was like separating.
It's even
out
better than
5
money, though,
small
Casey. It's victory points. Those are victory point tokens. They're what's needed to win the game. So I won't be mad if she was like double checking what I gave her.
ones. Oh yeah, that's true. You're done.
Okay. I'm done. Yeah, I just bought a card.
Oh, it's an event. Cycle 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, hold on. There's more. I always
Hold
do this
up.
for this one.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
it might say do something different with it.
Instead of being cycled, the hero card removed from each lineup takes the place of the card removed from the lineup to the house on the right.
So that goes in yours. That goes in yours.
Okay. And then that.
Okay, so what did I get? I got some Baratheon card here. Court as game. Baratheons in summer. If your mastermind has at least 1 defender, rescue a bystander. If your mastermind has no defenders, gain a defender and draw a card. Oh,
I
interesting.
think this. You gave me this Kingslayer like the last game we played.
I didn't have a choice.
I know.
It was just how the cookie crumbled. Okay. We can KO a hero from our hand or discard pile. We're going to choose our discard pile. Well, actually, we'll just do a merchant. Oops, a merchant. Then we will play Always Thinking. Choose an enemy faction. Allies and masterminds of that faction have -1 attack this turn. We're going to say Baratheon. Yep. And then
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no Baratheon faction, huh?
What are you talking about?
Who-
what's he
Did we
called?
discuss
The
this?
King's Landing
King's
faction.
Landing.
Judge,
If you play 2
there's
or
no
more,
such faction. She's cheating.
I'm picking Kyle
What are you
Yeah.
picking me for? What happens?
because I have no actual attack, but
Do I get to draw a card?
I can fight with money.
Oh,
So
let's see.
that's why I chose you. If you have played 2 or more non-gray heroes this turn, which I have, he gets +1 and duplicated. Okay, so money I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I can spend 5 because I've reduced his attack. I can spend 5 to kill Varys. Oh, this is Janos Slint.
Yeah, he's
Reveal the
just-
top card of the event deck.
Not
and
all bald
KO.
guys are Varys, okay?
I thought it was the same as the one I already killed. Reveal the top card of the event deck and KO the card in the lineup that matches. 4. Okay. And then put the event on the bottom of the event deck. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now that goes in my discard pile. Then I still have 4 money. Had 9. Spent 5. 4. I think we go with. This could help me get some defenders in play. Yeah, we'll take that one because that can help me get some defenders. Okay.
Did that say reveal a new card to KO?
Hmm?
Did that say reveal a new card? to
Reveal a
KO?
new card to KO. What did it say?
Oh, it was here. Sorry. It said reveal the top card of the event deck. KO.
Yeah, you're basically KOing a card that matches the cycle on the card, and then just put the event on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. So whenever you.
Yeah, basically
the card you would
you're
prefer.
just drawing this to find a random number from 1 to 5.
Yeah. Sorry, is that. Yes, I was only looking at the number.
Yeah, no, the rest of the event was blank, basically. My turn.
Yes, this is done.
Yep. Aw.
So this is a bystander because it's coming out of the ally deck. So this is going to get attached to the first ally of my choice in the first column. There's only one. And then it says if you gain a maester's turn, you get +1 recruit point. So when you rescue it, if you rescue it, you can do that if that matters. So the red cloaks have captured a bystander. Okay. Now I'm going to play, that makes it simple then. So this is just 2 attack, but it is a yellow and a green card I'm playing first. To then, I'll play Wolf Girl Arya. Nope, wrong order. Arya the Sneak, sorry. To KO a hero from my discard pile. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, then I'll play Wolf Girl, who will get me Dagger Mastery. Yep. Extra attack, and then I played a red card prior to it, so I'll draw a card. I'll play another Arya the Sneak. I've played a yellow card already on my turn. I'll get to KO a hero from my discard pile. Hero Merchant. And then I'll play Theon. There's a Stark ally in play, so it gets extra attack. And then just a regular old Merchant. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purchase power here. I'm going to grab another Wolf Girl Young Arya for 5. And I'll just let the 2 fizzle. And then attack, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything worth fighting with this one? Supporting.
This guy's a fight. If you spend 1 attack, you get you get 1 money.
I will support this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only 5 for me. It says, well, at sword range or spear range, they get +2. Oh, they are at
he's a
spear. So it's a 7. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay. The other one was spend an attack to get a recruit.
Yeah. And he's 4.
4.
So that would be a total of 5 if you want that.
I have 6. Spend. Yeah, sure. I'll take that one out. I'll do the spend to get a recruit point. And so that gives me, I had 2 remaining recruit points. I have a 3rd. Could take this one. It does hit for 3. I care. I don't think I care. No, I will not spend it. It's fine. Just get rid of that guy. And that is my turn.
Anything important? Oh, he's got bribe as well.
Yeah, he's got
8.
bribe.
Oh,
Littlefinger.
It's not
can't
important.
afford those guys.
Escape. The King's Landing house may gain a card from their lineup for free. Oh no, don't let that guy get away.
him.
Get him.
All right. This one's if your mastermind has no defenders, gain a defender and draw a card. Draw a card from this deck. Oh, man.
You know you're building that deck, right? You can't be mad about the cards you draw from it.
I know, but I'm still mad. I want to see weenies and I don't want to see weenies.
Gotta get rid of them.
All right.
You know it, Snowy Dude. You know it.
3 attack.
First time I played the Starks, I never saw any of those cards that let you KO within the deck. I didn't even know it was a thing when we played our first 2-player game. And then when I played our first 3-player game, then I saw them, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to try to build this engine.
3 attack on this.
I liked it.
So I get +1.
Yeah, and you get this bystander,
And I get the bystander.
which you didn't gain a maester unless you wanted to do that first.
Oh, I didn't even.
But I don't know if that matters
Oh.
for what you're doing.
What's a maester?
These. I don't know if you
Oh,
want
that. I'm like, this guy looks like a maester.
He is
Alright.
amazing.
So I have these. I got +1 recruit point now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll get this for 6.
You make that noise every time you reveal a card.
I know, because it's like,
Dang.
I would have
It's like looking for
rather,
one card. in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
I would have
60
rather
card
that
deck.
one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like what somebody was saying, I'm playing that style in my deck, but like the hero deck is huge. So like sometimes you just don't see the cards that make the certain engine or do what you want.
Yeah.
And then even when you do see them, sometimes they get cycled out of your control and like you don't even get them, which is interesting. So yeah.
Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. No, we just got a red cloak. Lannister card. Okay. Do I want to KO something?
Remember,
think
purchasing is optional. You don't
I
have to
know.
buy cards on
I
your
know.
turn, even if you have enough recruit points.
It's more that I need to get rid of cards. That's my problem.
So then, yeah, you should be fighting defenders as much as possible.
I will do said thing. I will fight one of your defenders.
One of mine?
Yep.
gotta-
So gain a victory point and cycle a card.
I will cycle this one.
Yeah, those guys haven't really been showing up, though.
I
Like
know.
that one game we played, they were everywhere.
1, 2, 3.
I did a couple at the
Cycle
start,
this
but
one.
Wondering where they went.
yep.
Okay. Then we have 3. I could give me +1. Maybe I need to do that. Or no. Okay.
Spotify says, great. Another deck building game Rob is making me buy is making you. Yeah, okay. After Aeon's End, LOL. My bank account is crying.
3. All right, Rob. Done.
As long as you have, like, it says on BGG best with 3. We have never played 4, but I'm sure it's kind of fun. Being a little more chaotic, a little more downtime, of course. But turns usually go pretty quick. But yeah, if you have a bunch of players that's just like messing with each other and like basically chaos, it's pretty cool for that. Okay, so I will draw a card here. King of the North.
Dang.
Oh, the King of the
same
North
one.
says Storm Ranger closer. Oh yeah, we've seen this one already.
Yeah. Oh, I had 3 anyways. Because your defender had +1, but I had 3. So,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't spend the last one. This one's going off the board, so you get 1.
Okay. And then if you guys have 6 more cards in your hand,
I do.
discard down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will start with Dagger Mastery's on. Yep. So I'll play this with 3 attack. And I will. How many active defenders you got? 1. I will fight that with 2 of my points here. So I'll get a victory point. And I will cycle this card. Wolf at bay. Okay. And then I'm doing that because I'm trying to get this effect to fire off. So each mastermind has no defenders when I play this. So you're allowed to like play a card, spend some resource. You don't have to always dump your whole hand and then spend away. Sometimes you want to do things before you play based on effects. Especially if like you have card draw, so you can draw, maybe get the right color down first before another effect hits. Okay, so I don't think anything matters after that. All right, so I have only 2 recruit points. That's not getting me anything, but there are ways of getting more recruit points out here by fighting things. So maybe I can get up to 4, but let's check my attack. I have 1, there's 2 masterminds without defenders, so this actually hits for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 attack. I think it's time to kill our first mastermind here. Can I just see yours? I just want to see what the fight effects are, or maybe even the victory points might matter. So this one's worth 7 victory points. Jaime Lannister. I may fight this mastermind even when it has defenders. Okay, I still wanted no defenders, so it didn't matter. You didn't have any. It was
No.
Kyle only had
Yeah.
one anyway. So, but he's 11. But if I do fight him, I'll get 7 victory points in my victory point pile, and then I get to KO up to 2 gray heroes in your hand or discard pile. I don't have any in my hand anymore. I don't have any in my discard pile.
Should avoid then.
Yeah. But if I would have read this before, maybe I wouldn't have just dumped all my cards on the table. But I did what I did, we'll just say. And let's check this guy. What's his fight effect? Maybe this helps.
Enough recruit points.
Yeah, you don't
Oh
have
yeah,
to
I
be
can't.
elusive.
So I can't. Okay, so maybe I'm not fighting a mastermind at all. Or I just fight that one and get no benefit from it.
Or you just clean up here.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Good call, Kyle. I like the way you're helping me out here. Um,
And the hound.
yeah, can I see the hound? Does he doesn't have
No,
a fight effect,
no.
right?
He just captures. He has the
Oh, he's
plus
4
one.
victory points, though.
Yeah, he has the +1 for each bystander.
So he's a 5 to defeat?
Yeah.
I don't want him escaping because then he rips cards out of my hand because he's not from my house. So I will defeat him,
Okay.
spending 5. So he's worth 4 victory points going to my pile, plus the bystander I get for 1. So I have 10 remaining. If I've done this right, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 8. That's 14, right? 15, yeah.
Did you spend 2 of that first card to fight his?
Oh, you're right. So I have
So-
2 less. Yes, thank you,
You're at
thank you,
8,
thank you.
Right? Or no?
So I technically only have 13 to spend still.
Yeah. So you
I've just spent 5.
You're at 8.
So I'm at 8 left.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank
no
you.
problem, no
Yeah, I forgot I did that to get this guy gone.
I mean, you can still fight
Littlefinger?
anything you want in the row.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's bribed, so I could partial spend money to do it. So that's how I guess the money matters, even if you only have a bit of it. None here that. Can I see that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maybe I try to support this if I can afford. Oh yeah, even with the +2, they're only 7, and they're currently at dagger range, right? So
Yep.
they don't get the buff, which is fine. Yeah, I'll just support these guys, and I won't take the victory points. I'll just take the fight effect, one or the other. So it'll also move it along into claw range.
You don't have a hand or discard pile, so do you want? the
Oh,
victory
it's that
points?
problem again. Damn it.
Do you want victory points?
No, then I won't support that one. I'll
Okay.
just get rid of Littlefinger, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Get him out of there. And yeah, that's all. 4, 5, 6.
That's a strike.
Again, you get that, you bugger.
Well, I like.
Yeah, Cycle Varus down.
No, I
right?
wanted Varus to be on the top because that's
All right.
Not face down. It stays face up. They all stay face up.
Master Strike. The King's Landing House chooses either the Green Fist or the Claw and gains 1 for each card of that class they can reveal from their hand.
Let's see.
Okay, what do I choose? Probably none, because
Oh, it's a yellow,
I'll
green,
choose.
or
Oh,
yellow
yellow.
cards?
Yeah, it's
I'll
yellow or
choose
green.
the Green Fist. So I have 1 card with the Green Fist, so I get
The one that looks like Hulk's hand from Marvel, but
Oh.
it's not, right? It's a dragon's. It's a dragon's green hand. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I get 1.
Oh, this is a 12 cost mastermind, but he gets -1 for each black card you've played this turn.
Okay.
Okay, load up on the black cards then, so we can try to fight that guy.
Or just wait till he cycles and then attack something else.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, this hand is +1 for each class of hero. So 1, 2, right? So it's 2, 3, 4, 5 attack.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Gray's a class, but it might not be
But
actually.
really,
Oh, I don't think Gray's a class.
Yeah, I think we looked this up before. I forget.
it's
I think
the basic class
No.
of hero.
No, I think because even here it shows like
I got it right here. So on the left, basic heroes Gray include normal merchants, soldiers, minor heroes, maesters. They all count as heroes, though they do not get the job done as well as more powerful heroes. But they are listed
Doesn't tell me it's
under classes, so they are a class, I would assume.
Oh.
a basic hero is a class.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
there
So
you
you're
go.
good. Gray is a class,
So
I guess. Yep.
this is 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We'll just attack this one.
yeah, because that's only plus in the other.
Yeah. 5. It's okay. Hero in your hand or discard.
Only have one option.
As long as it's
Due
get
to
rid of
this thing.
something.
Yeah,
That's
true.
all
Yeah,
I need.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get victory points.
You're good.
Yep.
Okay, Lannister. Okay. Oh wow, that's a expensive card.
The twins. They're allies from the Siblings and Comrades set. If you've played a blue and a black card this turn, the twins get -3. They're a 10 though. And if you do fight them, you'll get 5 victory points and also +2 recruit points.
Wow. Okay. No, we need to do it this way.
Finally, an interesting
Choose an
hand.
enemy faction. Allies and masterminds of that faction get -1 this turn. Does not. I'll say Rob Starks,
House Stock.
but I don't think it will matter. Okay, then we play this card. KO a hero from your hand or discard pile. We'll choose our discard pile. Okay. And then I played a black card previously, so I can KO this card to draw a card. Nope, this one. Okay. I've played a black card previously. If your mastermind has at least 1 defender, remove an opponent's defender. If your mastermind has no defenders, gain a defender. Okay. That. And if I've played 2 or more non-gray heroes this turn, I get +1, which I have. Okay. So this won't matter. My attack won't matter. So we just have money. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 money. Nobody has bribe, right? Nobody I can bribe. Okay, so we'll just buy cards. I'll buy this one for 6. And we'll buy this one for 2. That one lets me draw cards, so that's helpful. Oh, I never saw that one
Oh,
before.
is that one of your rare ones? Can we look?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Mountain Amok. Oh yeah, this is the double smash one.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did, but I don't remember the art.
Why is he swinging the sword in the direction of this horse?
Yeah.
What is he doing there? He must be attacking some guy that's off the card art.
Yeah.
That's to the other side. Or no, there must be a guy on the left side of the card jumping that's not quite made it into the art yet. There's no way he's just trying to attack this horse with a sword. That would be weird.
1, 2, 3. Okay, Rob's turn.
Suddenly need to have that urge to watch Game of Thrones again for some reason.
That card did it for you?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so this is a bystander. So if anyone rescues this, they'll get to KO a minor hero from your discard pile.
Okay.
And it'll get
One under the
it'll get under the twins. So good luck trying to get that out of there. Okay. So I'll play Wolf Girl. Arya, I didn't play red card first, but Dagger Mastery is not a thing. Oh, that's not a thing. I'll get to KO a hero from my discard pile. Let's KO. Let's KO a soldier. Okay. Then I have Catelyn and Theon, so they will both get their bonuses. So it's 2 recruit, a recruit and an attack, and then just a merchant and a soldier. Although, hold on, is there any KOs from my hand or discard piles in play before I go do this? Is yours still there?
Yep.
Okay, hold on, let me check my attack here even. 2, 3, 4. No, I'm definitely not taking out your guy this time.
11.
So we'll just play our stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit points. Let's take Sir Roderick Cassell for 5. Oh, another Baratheon card showed up. It's the same one that I got the other way from you. Useless. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. What did I say I had? I spent 5. I could get up to 3 if I fight that. I'll just fight your defender, get a victory points, and I'll cycle one of these Baratheon cards. They don't really work for what I'm doing. So I'll cycle. Oh, Varys' Little Birds. Another Baratheon card.
Oh, wow.
Small Council. This is 2. Oh, it's a black card, which I think is kind of important right now with these twins running around. And if I played a previous black card, choose one. You may remove a defender from a mastermind, or you may cycle a mastermind. Oh, that's neat. Don't have those kind of effects in House Stark. And that is all to do. 3. Yep, go ahead. What do you got? What do you got?
Stark.
Roderick Cassell. Escape. Oh, the 2 defenders won. Okay.
All right, this is going to be. This order really matters.
Oh, we should distract you then.
Shuffle up and just lay him out like a man.
So I have to playing a black card.
Okay.
Playing this card to draw a card. Yeah, that didn't do what I wanted to do.
You're relying on the draw?
Yeah. Right, then playing this one. Mastermind does not have any defenders. So I gain a defender and draw a card. So I get another card. Okay. Now I'll just play Littlefinger here. So I get +1 recruit point, then choose a house as an ally in play, They gain a card of choice from your discard pile. So I'll just choose Stark, and you can get a soldier.
Oh, you suck.
You get more attack?
Wait, what do I gain it?
Yeah.
So it just goes here then.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
discard pile.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get crappy cards out of his thing.
Yeah,
Put them in mine.
moves. Yeah.
Not a fan.
All right. So I don't have as much attack as I wanted. Dang. Okay. 2, 4. All I have is 4.
Paul, how old's your nephew?
Guess I can fight this one.
Yeah, that'll give you one more recruit.
That's only. Do I need it though? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11? Oh, okay, that's fine.
14, 15, 16. I already have 16. Do I need 17? No, I would rather recruit points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attack this.
Okay, so this goes to your victory pile.
Alright, so that's all my attack spent. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 recruit points. Jeez.
Yeah.
And we're spending one thing at a time, so you get to cycle too, right? So you might see something.
5.
Okay.
You're 11?
Oh, you can get a duplicate to make it more consistent,
No, he's
if
not
it matters.
good. He's not good. How much do I have?
11?
Well, so I'll spend
You have 5 remaining.
henchmen's now.
What colors do you need for effects too? Think of that.
I'll buy this one.
Okay. I don't think there's any one cost, so.
Yeah.
So just to answer Paul's question in the chat, just says, I want to buy a deck builder for my nephew, and I watched some of your playthroughs of Hogwarts Battle, which all 3 of us were there for.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll love the IP, and it looks beginner friendly. Is it worth it? Has it aged well? So if you're not like a snob like I am with deck building games, the game is totally fine.
Yeah.
A couple expansions will add some of the mechanics like we look for in games. Like I'm a huge fan of a trashing mechanic in games that help thin out garbage cards from your starting deck. The default Hogwarts Battle didn't have that. It frustrated me very much. They added some of that stuff later. There's also some issues with just the base game and like never cycling the market was not a thing. Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, never cycling the market was a thing, I think.
Yeah.
It was annoying, so sometimes cards would just get stuck there. But there are some house rules that people applied to the game and some that were added later in expansions, but you can just apply them on your own. Like you can obviously modify things as you see fit. It's your game. But the game's still fine, still was fun. It just felt a little simple, but that's what also makes it where the fan community on BGG says you can play with 8-year-olds or higher, so you're fine. It's even on the box, it's 11 plus. So I definitely think it's fine to play with younger folks. Especially Harry Potter fans will love it so much.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a fine deck builder. It's just kind of simple, but it makes sense because if you're thinking of the Harry Potter fan is usually a child,
Yeah.
you want to make sure your game is not too complicated. But again, if you have an adult to the table, you'll get it. It'll be fine. You'll have fun with it. Trust me. Just I'm a snob, so what you'll probably see in those playthroughs, I'm complaining about stuff left and right. But I played it years after it came out, and I'd already played tons of other deck building games. So I have like a standard of stuff I expect in a base deck building game, and that didn't add a lot of it till later expansions. But again, if you're having fun, buy expansions, house rule stuff, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that is definitely a fine game. Definitely a fine game to buy and play with family for sure.
Yeah, I really like that game. I thought it was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I have less expectations than Rob, so
Yeah.
it didn't bother me at all. It was really fun. Let me know if you and your nephew like it.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
I
you
really
guys will have
like
a good
that
time, Paul, for sure.
Yeah.
As long as someone's a fan of the IP. If you're
Oh,
not a fan of the IP, there is better deck building games to play, in my opinion. But if you're Harry Potter fans at the table, you'll not be disappointed. It's like they actually put the IP on a decent foundational game, so it's like fine.
We should play that with Maddie soon.
Oh yeah,
When she's a
true.
little bit
Yeah,
older,
yeah.
she
Yeah, with
would
our
love it.
niece.
She loves
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
our niece loves Harry Potter, and like I have not brought that there because I thought it's like we'll wait till she's a little older, but I think
I
she's
think she
ready.
could- I think she
Yeah.
could try.
Good call.
With some
Good
help,
call.
yeah, I think she could try.
Thanks for reminding us, Paul.
Yeah. So we'll do the same.
Yeah. You good?
Okay. I will draw Littlefinger again. Oh, his bribe. Okay. Good, good, good.
Oh yeah, I've seen him before.
Good, good, good. What was his fight though? Sorry.
He's an escape.
Oh, escape. So that doesn't help me.
King's Landing House gains any card from their lineup for free.
Okay.
Blech.
We'll start with this to just draw a card. A soldier. All right. Then we have 3 soldiers. This text doesn't matter because I'm only playing 1 non-gray hero card. So that's just a regular one. And then... Okay. He's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is not enough to kill him. So 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for the money, no, we are going to actually spend the 3. We're going to support here, and we're going to take this fight ability, not the victory points. So I get +1 recruit points. So I have 5. So I'll purchase this card. This card can allow me, if I play a red card first, to steal victory points from the opponent with the most victory points. So we can try to get that working.
And did something escape or you just moved it?
No, I just
okay.
supported there.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right, another Stark Bannerman. While a sword range or dagger range gets +1/0 except when supported. Oh, that's good. So I can just support them for 3 and KO a hero. That's nice. Okay. I will play a yellow and green card. So this is just 3 attack, but then I'll follow it up with Arya the Sneak. And I played a yellow card. Oh no, sorry, it's a yellow card. Looking for yellow and green, but I don't have. This will get to KO a hero from my discard pile. Thanks, Kyle. Jerk.
Hey, it's out of my deck. That's all I care about.
Originally, I was like, "Oh, I can't KO anything," and then you gave me something. I'm like, "But it's still like I didn't want it anyway." So it's like I got nothing out of it. Okay, then there was a Stark ally in play. Yes,
Yep.
so an extra recruit point to attack. Another recruit point. Okay, so for recruit, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I should fight first because maybe that'll turn out to. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't play all my cards. Hold on. 5. Yeah, maybe I hold up. Okay. Is that a 3 attack 4? 3. Yeah, I'll spend this 3 to support, and then I'll do the fight effect, KO a hero. So I will KO. I didn't play this yet either.
You
KO.
get KO from in play.
Oh yeah, that's right. When it's just KO a hero, yeah. I forgot. Oh yeah, so I still get the effects. Yeah, I forgot. I'm so used to seeing the hand or discard pile ones. But yeah, that one's just in general. So it can be from play, and you do get the value on it before it gets KO'd. So I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just KO this merchant. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys, Jon Snow is in the chat.
Hey, John, so 7839. So he was resurrected 7,839 times. Yeah, you're welcome.
Sorry, thank you. That was funny. Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay, so 5. Nothing there. I will. Yeah, I'll take this. I don't really have any black cards, so I'll never really get to do the effect on here. Oh, maybe I'd take a Wolf at Bay. Yeah, I'll take a Wolf at Bay. Get another yellow card in my deck. Okay. Wolf Girl Arya. And then 1, 2. I already did 3, so just 2 attack. I'll just take out that guy there. Can I get a victory point?
Yep.
Here, I'll give you back 2, take a 3. Thanks. And then I'll cycle. Yeah, I'll cycle this one. Okay. And that is that. 4, 5, 6. Okay, Kyle's turn. He gets another Stark Bannerman.
That pushes this guy off the board. So I get a
Ooh.
victory point. Black is next.
So maybe I'll have
Yeah, you have to discard
Yeah.
a card as well.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
No problem.
Thank you.
5.
Kyle
What,
remember that rule.
Hold on, let me just check.
It's been happening so frequently. What's the deal with text? Like I have to trigger it or don't have to trigger it or it's optional
I think it's optional on your own cards.
on my own cards?
Yeah. Because it probably says
Show me an
use the name
example.
Mm,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, if it says like draw a card and do something, do I
I
have to
think
draw
it's
the card?
optional in that
I
case.
think it's on your own
If it's
cards, I
like a
believe
punishment, you got to
yeah,
do it.
I
I'm
believe it's
pretty
optional.
sure.
Yeah, I think it
Well,
said,
I know like if I do the first part, then I have to do the second
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
But I just question whether I have to do the first part. This
no,
is
I
draw a
don't
card.
think you do.
Pretty sure they're optional.
Or like choose an enemy, stuff like that.
Special abilities. Some cards tell each player.
Oh, like for example, this?
Yeah,
This is an example.
that exact card.
Oh.
But I have another one that does something
Choose
similar.
an
Choose me,
enemy
don't
to
you
draw.
do.
Yeah, you have to do that
Yeah.
part. That's
Do
like
you?
that's not a triggered effect. It's mandatory. It's passive. Like it's not like this like sword mastery. This is like yeah. Choose an enemy
Yeah.
to draw a card. Of course you have to do it because this card only costs 6 and you could be getting like 6 attack from it. So it's like
Well, I just figured if you didn't do the first part, then you can't do the second part.
no, it's not like
No,
a
it's like
if this
static.
then or there's no comma or like
Fine. Okay.
If you choose
colon.
me, I'll choose you. You
Fine.
clearly know I have the exact same
Fine.
card.
I will choose Mel
Yes, thank you.
to draw a card.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, I'll play this. So I'm going to draw a card
Oh, yeah.
and gain 2 tokens. Okay, drawing a card, gaining 2 tokens.
Yep.
Each opponent may discard a card and draw a card.
Yes. I'll discard that card and I'll draw.
Sure.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, it's the same card. All right, whatever. Gets me closer to my other cards, I guess.
All right, I'll play this one, Littlefinger, get +1 victory point.
Recruit
Or
point.
recruit point, yeah. Then I'll choose. Yeah, see, this is when I don't have a. Whatever. Yeah, it's my discard cycle thing, but it's better if
Choose
I
a
actually
house that has an ally in play. They gain a card of your choice from your discard pile.
Yeah, which I don't need my own card, so.
But you can choose. You can choose yourself.
Oh, you can have that card.
Oh yeah, obviously you choose someone else if it's that.
No,
kind of
yeah,
card.
it's better if I
But
actually.
yeah,
get
if you had
good
like an
cards.
amazing card
Yeah,
there, you
yeah.
can put it in your hand, right?
And then that's because I played a black card. This is cycle of mastermind. 1, 2. You have 11. Let's cycle your mastermind, Mel.
Cycle my mastermind.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a 7 now. He has as a fight gain 3 recruit points, usable only on red or black cards.
Green, blue, yellow,
Yeah.
yellow, green. Nope, no red or black.
Okay.
I mean, you just wouldn't get the effect. I guess.
How much is it? 7?
7?
4, 5, 6. I needed one more.
Ooh.
No, like I can do it. No, I just needed one more to like do this to cycle a card to hopefully get a black card to
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it's the way. But whatever, I'll attack it. Sure.
Still worth
You have
victory
7?
points though.
Yeah, because this gets +2, usable only on masterminds.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. I have 8. They're using 7 here.
Okay, so when my
So hold on. So let me just see the fight
Yeah.
effect. Just make sure.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's not.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Don't have any black symbols.
Well, you still gain the points. So if by the end of your turn that does happen, so if you
Oh,
have
yeah, I
some other
guess.
way of purchasing first, those points can be used on that. It applies to your whole turn.
Oh yeah, I guess because I could buy a card
Yes,
now.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
where does that go? Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
marked
then
here.
Mel's put a die out to signify she's lost a mastermind. So
Yeah.
again, the game ends when one player loses 3 or 6 total are defeated at the table. And before you continue, when a mastermind's defeated, we all take our mastermind pile, shuffle it up, and then flip it back face up. And then the house that lost a mastermind gets to gain an active defender.
Yeah. Protection. Oh, you got the exact same one again.
I did it and I split it. And
I don't know about him.
Mm-hmm.
replay. So 2, 4, 6, 9. I have 9.
9 recruit,
Yeah.
but 3 that can be also spent on red and black, right?
That's
If I get,
Yeah. So
yeah.
So you have 9 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But obviously he has to spend some of it first to see what happens.
Yeah.
But don't just buy like random
no.
cards because of
Three.
it.
6. Still have 6.
Still have 6?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
6? Oh, man. I know. This one's...
I mean, remember, you don't have to spend all your accrue points, Kyle. So if something is here that doesn't have a color you like or an effect you like or work with
This
your
one's not bad.
synergy.
So I have one left.
Yeah, yeah. This is,
One left. Oh, and it's a black card. And this is worth what? 3?
Yep.
I have
So you could get that, yeah.
Oh, it's my card. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's not.
That's helpful for you.
Whatever.
You got lots of.
That's not helpful if I overload my deck with
yeah, yeah.
like I
That's not
like
a
to
game.
do.
Red cards, black cards.
But you do have the whole rainbow thing going on
Yeah.
too, which you benefit from having lots of different
Yeah,
colors.
different
But you just
types.
want to make sure you don't have too much of one color.
Right.
You're good?
Yeah.
Oh, Master Strike. Yeah.
Okay, so Mel's resolving a Master Strike. So she'll cycle her top to the bottom.
Oh, I think I also.
And then what's your Master Strike ability? No, they don't go
Oh,
face down ever.
Sorry. Master Strike. Choose a lineup and gain 2 victory point tokens for each blue card in that lineup.
I have 0 in my lineup.
I have 1. Oh, Kyle has 2.
Kyle has 2.
We're going to go with Kyle's, so we're going to get 4. I'll put back a 1 and take a 5. All right. Am I 11?
It's 2 for each blue card.
Yeah. Gain 2 for.
Jamie Lannister does it again. Yep. 2 victory point tokens for each blue card in that lineup. Okay.
Should have bought that blue 6. Okay. I need to do this in a different order here. Let's see. We need to play.
Am I drawing a card or?
Yeah, I'll get there. We're going to choose
wanna make sure.
this first, and we're going to say 4, 5, 6. We're going to say Stark, allies, and masterminds are -1. Okay.
Okay, just so you know, my mastermind is Rob King North, who is 9. So you've just reduced him to an 8.
Okay.
But I do have 1 defender.
Okay. Then we will play this card. KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Thanks, Kyle. We'll get rid of that. And I can KO this card to draw a card. Please be what I want. Okay, maybe that'll work. Then, if your mastermind has at least 1 defender, which I do, remove an opponent's defender. Rob, so just removed. So I don't get the bonus or recycle. Then Kyle, choose an enemy. They draw a card.
Yes. Thanks, Mel.
You're welcome. I get +1 against allies at sword range or closer. That's a 0. I played 2 non-gray heroes, so that's a +1, and I get this card gets +1 for each a different cost of hero you have. 4, 4, 6, 3,
is the part of the
0.
game I
So
like.
this is 1, 2, 3.
Where like lots of stuff happens.
Yeah,
Four.
Yeah, it's like the first few
This is a
rounds are
4.
just
yeah, it's like so
terrible
boring.
cards. Yeah.
Okay. So for fight, we have 4, 5, 6. 6 flat. If I fight a mastermind, I have 8, which is 1 shy of yours, but I did reduce him.
Remember? Yeah, you -1, yeah, so it is an 8.
Okay. And I would have 1 more. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to fight your mastermind. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's -1.
Okay, so he's going to go to your victory point pile where 6. He does have a fight ability. Each opponent must reveal a black card or gain a wound.
I have.
I will reveal this one, the Young Wolf, black card, but it's also yellow. So I don't gain a wound.
Opponent.
The one time I don't have black.
And this
cards.
is an opponent to you,
To me, yeah.
not to me.
Yeah, so I get a wound just in my discard,
You're
right?
just gonna,
Yeah.
you're just gonna pass it around to one of us.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
that's
to get your
matter.
discount molecules.
That's annoying.
Okay, so I will put a die on my board to show that I have 1 mastermind defeated. So now we're all gonna shuffle up our masterminds. Just make sure Kyle
Again?
changes it to a different one.
So this
I'm
one
just kidding.
in my palm. And
Yeah. Okay, and then we
no,
flip them
no,
back
you're
face
only
up.
like 1 away from being able to attack it, eh?
One way from being able to attack what?
Hit his
my
mastermind.
12.
I know.
You're just 1
And
shot.
then,
was one
and then
shot.
I gain an active defender because my mastermind was defeated.
Okay, everyone saw that, right? I
It's
shuffled.
fine, just do it.
Okay.
We need to
I
kill him so you can't
Shuffled
keep
and
putting
I
him on
cut
top.
it, and yeah.
So now money. So
Somebody
he's
watch that back
4.
in slow motion. Watch how he did that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. We're going to buy
We saw nothing.
11. We're going to buy the mountain for 7. I still have 4. And we'll take... Oh, maybe I can get this doubled. Yeah, this can stack, right? The -1s.
What are you talking about?
Choose an enemy faction, allies and masterminds of that faction have -1 this turn.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it can
so
stack.
we'll buy that for
yeah,
4.
That can
Okay.
stack. Yeah.
To stack it. Hopefully we can.
Yeah, clog up that deck with those cards.
Done.
Trying to get that one.
Jon Snow says, I think the DC deck building game is the best I've played. You've not played enough then. Yeah, I have the Lord of the Rings version of that system. That's like that Cerberus system or something by I forget the publisher, but that's not the greatest deck building game I ever played, but it's still fun.
Just so you guys are aware, my Casterly Rock gets -2 if you played a hero that costs 7 or more.
7 more. And aren't you like the only
So
one?
that
with
makes it a
7?
9?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a 7 right here in my hand.
You have a 7?
just telling you.
Okay, sweet.
But I got a defender you gotta get through first.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
play
gotta draw, sorry.
oh yeah, thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Oh no, it's an event. The clever plan. Cycle 1. It doesn't say anything about what to do with the cycle cards. Just cycle 1.
Sweet, sweet. Oh, look.
Oh, it's the exact same card, I think. Yeah, exact same card. Just replace itself. Then do the fight effect of an enemy mastermind. Then move that mastermind to the bottom of its stack.
I guess I can give you mine as well.
Hold on. King's Landing House gains a wound. That's funny. What's this? KO a card that provides recruits.
That's a fight. I think you're reading.
Isn't that what I'm doing?
No, that's,
Yeah.
you're doing.
Do
Oh,
the fight effect.
fight effect. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I was thinking of the mastermind.
KO a card that provides recruit points. Sure. I'll.
Fine.
Yeah, sure.
You move it to the bottom.
So I'll KO this merchant. I guess I could say I played that merchant. No, I
No,
haven't played it yet. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be in my hand still. Never mind. This is happening at the start of my.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is gone to the Gale pot. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, let's do this card, yellow and green. I have 1 mastermind gone, so this is +1 attack. I will then play this to KO a hero from my discard pile. Let's get rid of a merchant. Okay. And I'll play this one. Dagger Mastery is active, so +1 attack. I get to draw a card because I played a red one. I'll play this one. I get to draw a card because I played a red one. Okay. And then I'm going to I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh, 10. 10. I'm going to. I'll do 3 here to KO a hero. Let's KO Theon. I'll just put him here for a sec. So that is spending 3. I will spend. So one of them's done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Hmm. 7. I'll spend 2 of the 7 to KO your defender. Take 1. I will cycle. Cycle this one. So I have 5 remaining attack in play. Then I'll play this one. I get +1 for each mastermind who has no defenders. So that's 2. So I said, what did I say? I have 5 left?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6, 11, 12, 13. What's your fight effect on yours, Mom?
When you draw your new hand of cards at the end of the turn, draw 2 extra cards.
Oh, that's juicy. And this one is you gain a wound, right?
Yeah, just me.
So
Nothing for you. Except for the 7 victory points.
I guess -1 for each black card I've played this turn, which is
1.
just 1.
You already have enough though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just defeat Robert Baratheon's worth 7 victory points. What's yours worth?
6.
Yeah, I'll take this
So
one.
I get another wound.
So Kyle gains a wound.
So we all shuffle these up.
Yeah, shuffle your masterminds, and Kyle gets a
Fancy
defender.
my trickery now.
know.
Yeah, that's why I want to get rid of it, so Kyle can just keep putting him on the top.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, cast the
Okay.
rocks back, and then you can defend her.
Defender.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's got KO'd. And then that's... Oh, yeah. Did I spend? I don't think I
No.
spent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was on that card. Let's take another Wolf Girl Arya. I have no deck, so I will shuffle it all up and go ahead.
All right. Baratheon, so it just goes here. When's the ambush trigger?
After you're done shuffling
Oh,
everything over
Yeah,
and
so it doesn't
Now.
shuffle. it just
escaping,
stacks.
yeah,
So,
you just have to do all the moving first.
I gain a defender because
Oh.
I have less than 2.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I think I attacked when I did.
Except I didn't want any defenders, so I could have used this card to draw a card, but it's fine.
Oh,
But I rescue a bystander.
Oh, okay.
And
What's
what
that
do we
victory
have?
point?
No, just
a
victory
regular
points,
yeah, just for 1. Okay. This one, though, I get to draw a card. Garbage.
oh yeah, Thunderstone Quest is good. I like that one.
Mel.
Yep.
Do you have a hero that costs 6 or more in your hand?
No.
Cool.
City
So I get
Hall.
+1 attack. All right. I did play that ahead of time, so I can do that. All right, I'll just lay all these out because 2. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. I think I can get rid of this.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it doesn't need to. So 7. I have 2 left over. And I'll just attack this for 2. So I get 1.
You just flip it up. Yeah.
1. And then I get to get rid of something here. Oh man, I've seen that card way too many times. All right. Did I use all my attack?
Yeah, because you had
I
9,
did, right?
you said, right?
Yeah.
And you did 7 and 2?
So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the full attack. Good. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, 9, 10, 10. So 6. I'll buy this, so I have 1 left. But on that guy again. Of course, seeing so many of the same cards. All right, so I spent all of my attacks, so I get 2 tokens because of that guy. And that is me.
And then I think Rob beat one of your defenders or your masterminds. So if you want to put one of your die there,
Oh yeah.
just so we remember.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've each had a mastermind defeated. So 3 more and the game's over, or 1 player loses 2 more and the game's over.
Okay. My turn. Oh, it's an event.
So we're gonna cycle 4.
Like, fully? Okay.
And then each house who does not have a mastermind card in their victory pile draws a card. We all have one now?
Yep.
Yep.
If no one draws a card, play another ally from the deck. So that goes the KO.
Okay.
And then we're going to draw another
That's
one.
neat.
So it's the King's Guard. They have an ambush. If the King's Landing mastermind has less than 2 defenders, it gains 1.
I think you have to, right?
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
And he'll just join this crew right here.
Wow.
Okay. Let's play this card first. This card has no effect because I have no attack. So minusing 1 doesn't do anything. I've played a black card. If your mastermind has at least 1 defender, remove an opponent's defender. If you have none, gain 1. Okay. And then these are all zeros, so we'll just play that and those. And then this guy, he gains 1, 2, 3. So he's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to purchase. Any bribes out there? Any bribes? Yes, we have a bribe. Okay, I just gotta peek at what this guy is.
Worth more, a lot of victory points.
Yeah. We're gonna bribe with full 8 for this guy.
Littlefinger?
And I have 4 remaining. 4 remaining. I need some red cards in my deck for that other card I have, so we'll just buy that for 2. 2 remaining. Wasted. That's fine. Okay.
Enter.
Yep.
Whoa, it's the mountain. Ambush. Each non-Lannister house. So first,
Oh
you
yeah.
need to move. Actually, this one. Hold on. Those two Starks should have bumped into each other and joined.
No.
Yes.
No, there's something in the middle.
was-
and
Okay,
then
now
in the
they
middle.
should though.
What
So
So
Oh,
move that first one back.
Okay.
So first, this gets pushed, which pushes that when they join up.
Yeah,
makes
sorry.
So then it doesn't move the last one. And then when this guy hits the board, then each non-Lannister house gives 2 victory point tokens to the Lannisters or gains a wound.
Oh. That's so funny.
I will gain a wound.
Sure, what's one more?
Dude, you're gonna have one of those turns where like you can't do anything.
I know, but
gotta
then you get
heal
to
all your
get rid
wounds.
of them all, right?
But
Yeah.
it basically kills a turn. But
I
that's
know.
only if they show up together.
Wow.
If they keep showing up
Maybe
separate, it just
points.
keeps weakening you.
That's funny.
Okay, so my turn. What's his fight effect? KO a hero from your discard pile. It's 8. Whoa.
It's a mountain.
Okay, so I'm going to play Wolf at Bay. To play this card, you must discard a card from my hand. I'll discard the soldier. If you have a wound in your discard pile, get +1 attack. Oh, no problem. Oh, let's check. Oh, yep, there's a wound. So it's 5 attack. It's a yellow card. So I'm going to play this card after and KO a hero from my discard pile. Combo. And then I'm going to play this one. I have a red card play before it, so I will draw a card. Oh, man. Then I'm going to play these 2. So I have right now 5, 6, 7. Dagger Mastery is there. So it's 8, 9, 10 attack. I will... no hero on my discard pile, so that doesn't work anymore. I will just... I will support my guy. Actually, if I fight, it's probably better because I get both things. Yeah, I'll defeat this one for 3. KO a hero. So let's put that there to be KO'd after. And then I will... I'll actually support one of those 2 for 3. So we'll just shift with those guys. So that is 1, 2. So I have 4 remaining from that. And you have how many active? 2? How many active do you have?
1.
So I'll defeat one of those. Gain a victory point. I will cycle this one. Okay, then. Oh yeah, when I support, I'm supposed to not get victory points. I'm supposed to KO a hero, so I'll just KO another hero.
Oh, which we didn't even give you the victory point anyways.
Yeah, I forgot. I was doing the supporting to KO, not to get victory points anyway. I forgot to take anything from doing that.
Yeah, sorry.
I was just thinking, oh, I can get 2 guys almost out. This is awesome. Okay, then I will... I'll play this card, so I get +1 attack for each mastermind has no defenders, including your own. So that's 2 players that have none. So that's 8. I had 2 left from this. So I'm at 10. Am I one shot on that, or does that have some kind of reduction?
-2 if you played a hero that cost 7 or more.
I did.
So he's only 9.
I'll attack that one and get the fight effect. KO a card that provides money. It's kind of sucky, but let's...
Like what? This?
Yeah.
I'll get rid of Arya the Sneak. KO that one. And then you have a second one on your die. I gotta shuffle these. So you get a defender.
Yep. We got Jamie Lannister back.
Awesome. Okay, these are KO'd.
I don't know how I keep doing that.
And I have money wise. I only had that was 2. Can you tell me how much money was on the Arya that I
Yeah.
KO'd, the red one? Just 2, right?
Yeah.
So I only had 3 to purchase. That's okay. So that's all gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead, go.
All right,
Event.
event cycle 3.
3.
This is each house can KO a card from their hand and replace it with a card from their own lineup that costs up to 2 more than the cost of the KO'd card.
Oh, wow.
Way. No way.
Up to 2 more. So if it's 0,
It goes right in her hand? Like it replaces, right?
it replaces, yeah.
All right. I'm going to KO a 4 cost.
Oh, wait, up to 2? Oh, okay. So I
Wait.
can get rid of a 0 and buy a 2. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to KO a 4 and I'm going to take this 6.
I'm going to KO a wound, but I'll just put it in the wound pile.
Yep.
Because, yeah. And
And
I'll
get a-
take a 2.
Yep.
And this, oh my gosh, I swear there's like 8 of these things in there.
Looky, looky.
Dang.
1, 2,
Watch
3,
out
4.
for,
It's the twins.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's worth it.
Like the coolest turn. Yeah, I'll just KO this gray card. I don't want to buy anything.
KO a hero from your hand or discard pile. Okay, I'll just reserve this key.
So that's still in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
So
don't
KO
get
it. You don't get the
Yeah.
value off it.
Unless,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
just
that's
gone.
what yeah.
Yeah. If it was just general KO, you could play it and then KO it. Like, still get the goodies.
All right. One attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. I'll just do 3 on here.
I think
Okay.
he's a 4.
Oh, based on where
Yeah,
it is.
four.
Yeah, so I'll do 4 on here.
So it goes in your victory pile and then you get the fight effect.
4, which is just KO a hero.
So that can be one.
Yeah, that you still get the value off the card even though it gets
Yeah.
KO.
I think you have one left over, but I think that's just wasted.
Yeah,
Right?
it's done. And 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna buy anything for 3.
So I just want to answer
Oh, yeah.
Jon Snow's question, Rob. What's your favorite DB? So my favorite database is Oracle, I think.
He's a smart ass.
Yeah, it's just pretty robust, like good support, large community behind it. And yeah, got like a little work for Microsoft for too long. Don't really care about Microsoft stuff. Anyways, deck builder. Oh, okay. Deck builder. My favorite deck builder is Unstoppable and or Aeon's End. I'm pretty sure it's Unstoppable, but that might be recency biased. But that so far, that kind of blew me away. But I haven't played Aeon's End in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I think that's like overall, mechanically, my favorite one. But I think Unstoppable.
Is Slay the Spire considered deck builder?
I love that one too. That would be like my
that-
in the 3. Yeah, that's all deck builder,
I would say
100%.
that's my number 1.
Yeah, Slay the Spire I would put in number 3 probably. If I just as off the top of my head, there is some recency bias. I'm sure that's there.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'd have to play all 3 like in the same like couple weeks to actually be able to like compare them exactly. But I still remember Aeon's End a lot. I played that a ton.
Have you played Aeon's End with us? It's like a
I don't
deck
remember.
builder with like minions. You gotta fight minions and stuff.
I don't think he
I
has,
don't
but
think I
maybe he
have.
has.
Should
Yeah,
I know.
play with you. I think you might like that game.
Yeah.
It's co-op too. We're working together.
It had like a market of like 9 piles to buy from.
And there was like gems and
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
I don't know if
Oh,
he
I
did.
think
I
he would
don't
like
know.
it.
I'm not
We
sure.
should try that.
Yeah, Unstoppable is amazing. I love that game, but again, I don't know. It just blew me away. I was so surprised that little game. It was like basically a solo only game, but you can play it 2-player.
Yeah.
But I did not expect a little solo game to be like, wow, to like rival Aeon's End or Slay the Spire for me. And it like, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
But again, each game is things some people like, some people don't. Not every game is for everybody. take it with a grain of salt. What I think, yeah. And I haven't played every deck builder by any means, so it's like, yeah. But yeah, it felt fresh for me. But again, there might be other games that are similar to it that I've never played. Like I don't really like the card crafting usually in games, but that one it did it okay. So I don't know. But anyways, go ahead. No, sorry.
Oh, bystander. It's gonna go on the mountain.
Oh no.
Thematic. Okay. This is gonna be a fun turn, I think. We're gonna draw a card. Oh, okay. Then we're going to play a Game of Thrones. I did play a red card, so I get to steal a victory point token from the opponent with the most victory points. So this is 5. So I have 12.
Rob's got more than me. So I have,
Yeah,
I have
so you
11.
get to steal one of your victory
I
points.
just see the 10, 3, the 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I had 16, so now I'm down to 15.
Then Kyle, you can draw a card. Rob, you can draw a card. Choose an enemy to draw a
Everyone
card.
gets to draw.
Shuffle up my deck of 4 cards.
good. Get
Sword
rid of this card.
Mastery. There is some.
Oh yeah, I need a
mastery.
discard because we can trash stuff like
Okay.
that wound.
We never talked about Smash. So the mountain has Smash 3. So I have to
Twice, right?
Twice, yeah.
So you don't have to do it.
No,
This
I
is
don't.
definitely optional. But for each smash, you have to discard a card from your hand. You get 3 extra attack. That's why it's 3+. So if you discard 2 other cards from your hand, and that's why this guy's great if you can get him early and you still have a bunch of like minor heroes in your deck. You just toss them away, and this guy can be hitting for 9.
Yeah. So I'm gonna count.
It's nuts. He's a mastermind slayer for sure.
So I have the 2 Kingslayers, which are 4 each.
Oh no.
And I can use another 4 if I only attack a mastermind. So I have 4, 8, and 12 that I can attack a mastermind. Then I could use him. So let's do. Let's get +4 recruit. What's your fight ability, Rob?
It is the Stark House must KO a non-gray hero from their hand or discard pile that provides attack.
Oh, that's funny.
So it basically will weaken my hand in this case.
Okay.
I wish you didn't let me draw a card because I would have had a nice discard pile that I would have easily.
I will choose Rob. So I had 12. So I'll fight your mastermind.
Okay. So I KO a non-gray hero.
Hopefully that helps. And we all cycle these.
Jamie.
I'll KO a wolf at bay. Oh, KO, it's gone. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, you want to separate these somewhere? Which,
No,
which
you're
card? No.
This one on top.
Which, this one on top?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good. It's not
And then
Jamie.
Rob gets a defender, and then cycle yours, and add 1 to your die. So we're at 2, 4, 5. Okay. Then
So yeah, if I lose one more, it's over. But also that would be 6 anyway. Or if Mel lost one more, it'd be over. Or if Kyle lost. Basically, any of us, the next one that gets killed, it's over, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no matter what.
I'm just going to smash once because a soldier is only 1, so I can make it 3. So he's 6, plus I still have 2, so I still have 8. Still have 8. Let's... Three here, KO a hero. KO here. We'll do that because I still have the 1. Then we'll do here, KO a hero. I don't have to do it. I don't think I want to. 2.
What don't you have to do?
Buy a card.
The fight
Oh.
KO a hero, but I don't have to do that if I don't want to get rid of 1, right?
I think you do,
Oh,
actually.
if
Yeah, I
do,
think
I'll
fight effects
pick
are
that one,
mandatory.
That's fine. And then
Yeah, it's like you're fighting them and they're fighting you back, and that's how they
Yeah.
punish
that
you.
makes sense.
But
That
it's
makes
usually a
sense.
good thing. But like you can make it a good thing, but it might be a bad thing.
Then I have 2. We'll fight one of your defenders. I will cycle here.
Just get it back anyway from all the stupid effects that keep
I
coming up.
know.
And if you have less than 2 in King's
I
Landing.
don't know if
And
it
then
won't even make it to my
money.
turn, so it's fine.
3, 4, 5.
I don't know, maybe
5
it's
money.
you weaken me.
5 money.
Do have draw.
Your attacks are always huge.
2,
Late game.
7. Oh, this is a good card. I wish I saw that earlier. That one allows me to move an ally to any empty battlefield space, and then those are KO'd. Okay, done.
Well, so there, King's Guard. Ambush. If the King's Lightning Mastermind has
Oh.
less than 2 defenders, I
There you go.
called it.
No, you did.
Gains the defender. That's what I just said.
Okay. Got
I'm like, don't worry, Kyle, you'll get one back. There it is. There's not one back. Okay, so I will play this red card. I cannot KO here from my discard pile anyway, so it doesn't matter. I will draw a card because I played a red card. Oh, a wound. Nice. I will play another one. Draw a card because I played a red card. I will draw a card because I played a red card. There it is. Boom. Okay. And I'll play this one. I get +1 attack for each one of my masterminds has been defeated. That's 2.
Oh, dang.
It's 2. Gotta remember that. I played a green and a yellow. Technically, one card is green and yellow. So this guy gets +3 attack. So he's a 6. Then I got this one back. So for each mastermind, that's, yeah, I don't know. It's complete. I don't care about doing all that. Actually, yeah, I could do it first, right? So this is Dagger Masteries, not on. Oh, so these are all one less attack. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, +6, 16. So I will. How many victory points is your mastermind worth?
7.
How many is yours worth? 5? Is that 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, so I'll take out your defender guy.
Okay.
Okay, so victory points.
So you had how much? Sorry.
Cycle.
enough.
I know.
One sec. Cycle.
Yeah, it was like,
Okay.
he didn't even drop his last card yet. He
Yeah.
He definitely had enough attack to take out
Okay.
9.
So that is 2 I spent.
He had 11.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the 2, he already has enough to take out the 9.
So I will then 2 more to take out one of these guys. So victory point, cycle. I'll do 2 more to take out this one. Cycle.
Get that after. Change it.
This one. Okay. I still have 4 + 6 is 10. I'll play this one to add 6 plus 2 more because there's no defenders over here. So that's 16, 17, 18. And a wound. And I will just defeat Mel's one because it's worth more victory points.
I have to
Fight
KO.
the Lannister here. House must KO a non-gray hero from their hand or discard pile. It doesn't really change anything.
Oh my god.
And technically, once this mastermind is
I was
defeated,
gonna say, why didn't you do one of those first?
do one of what?
Well, you could have just.
Oh,
killed
that's
the
what I was going to say.
Yeah, before you
It
did
doesn't
that.
matter.
Oh.
What I was just about to say before you said that was when the last mastermind is defeated, so Mel goes to 3 defeated, the player still gets to play out their turn if they want to try to get a few more victory points if they can even. I was going to say that's in the rules. So that was 9 to do
You
that.
still have 9.
So 9 more.
18, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's.
Yeah, there was 10 left here, plus 8 here. Yeah, that was 18.
Yeah.
So that's 9. I have 9 left. I'll just take out the.
Yeah,
I'll just take the mountain. Why not?
it's got 5.
Oh yeah, and he's
Why
got a
not?
bystander. So that'll get me
6
6 points. Yeah.
Jeez.
And the fight effect on him is KO a hero from my discard pile. I don't have one, sucker. Look at my whole deck played out right there. All 8 cards of it. And one of them is a wound. Wow. Okay. So yeah, now what we do is just total up our victory point tokens and all the cards in your victory pile, including all the masterminds or whatever you defeated and bystanders and stuff.
It's the lowest score ever.
What is it?
29.
42.
57.
Never got that.
Those are all general low scores based on
Yeah.
before. I think the game didn't go as long as it
Yeah.
usually does.
Yeah.
Because I think we're getting better at like getting attack in our deck and like killing masterminds faster. I feel like when we played before, our decks maybe weren't as synergized, or so we spent more time like just dealing with stuff out here, maybe building up more points before actually finishing off the masterminds. But yeah, GG's.
GG.
Yep.
GG's. Yeah, card crafting is fun. I didn't like the other ones, but Unstoppable just looked different because it was just like using plain sleeves, not like custom sleeves. So I was like, I'll give it a try. So
Yeah,
Rob wins. Yeah, 57 points to Kyle. What'd you have?
29.
29.
And I have 42.
Very low.
42 for Mel. I knew Mel, I was worried about Mel because she was like killing masterminds and started to get huge turns going. Kyle had like one crazy turn at one point. And I was like, oh god. But then
Wasn't getting the cards I needed.
yeah, because Kyle's known in these deck building games, and at some games it's better, in some strategies it's better. But Kyle will always spend like all of his money on a turn. He loves that dopamine hit of like on games where the market refills right away. He'll buy one. Like a cheap card just to see like what's next. Oh, I have enough to buy that. I'll buy that. Yeah. Oh, what's next? Oh, I'll buy that. And it's like, but he doesn't really look at what each card is doing and like does it work with his synergy?
Yeah, well, yeah. The last few games we played, black cards have been my thing. I just wasn't getting those cards. Like whatever that symbol is that's black. The
like a little computer chip thingy.
Yeah, that was my thing.
You know that totally Game of Thrones themed symbol for what is that one?
It's like intellect or something? Is
Yeah, no, I think that's the yellow.
Oh, the black one, yeah.
So yeah, the hero class is like green is like brute force is strength, yellow is instinct, red is covert heroes, you know, like Black Widow from Game of Thrones. Strategy is the gray computer chip. I just wish they really just made it Game of Thrones, a deck building game, didn't use the legendary IP or whatever. Legendary system, and if they do use legendary system, just come up with their own icons that are more thematic, their own art, their own graphic design that just makes it feel more Game of Thrones. That's the only thing I wish. I love the art on the cards. I like this cool like kind of cartoony comic book art on the cards. It's definitely nice. I don't mind the graphic design's pretty good on the front of the cards, but just this like, I know it's just cosmetic, but just this like seeing a bunch of decks on your table with this obviously very Marvel themed, you know, superhero logo. It's like doesn't fit Game of Thrones. The boring old black background's like really lazy. But I think maybe it's done for compatibility. I'm not sure, or they just, you know, only had so much budget. But yeah, just giving our thoughts. That's the only thing. It's like I love what this deck building game is doing. It has all the trashing, has the combos. It doesn't feel like some deck building games that are basic. Usually just buy the most expensive card on your turn and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. I feel like in this game, because all the colors syncing and the abilities and the synergies, that's not always the right answer, because sometimes buying the most expensive card, which is a blue card, you have no other cards that synergize with blue. It'd be better if you bought something that enabled a bunch of your other cards to get extra attack, extra recruit, extra abilities, drawing cards, trashing cards, KOing, whatever.
Yeah, or that blue card needs black cards or yellow cards, so then you're buying those, and maybe they're not the greatest, but they synergize if you can make them work together.
But then you could play the same exact deck setup the next game, and you see those blue and black cards right off the start, and then that's the strategy you go with, what your deck's presenting you. Yeah. But then sometimes you don't see any more of that. But I like the way you can just fight defenders and cycle, and some of the events that mess with the market sometimes work out for you. Yeah. But it has all the KOing. It's got the basic, like the recruit and the attack points, a little archaic, feels a little meh, but the whole like things moving along the row here, thematically it's like weird. Like I don't know what's happening there. Like they're at spear range, but I can attack anyone at any range, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah. But it's just this whole like copied from Legendary where it's like, you know, Green Goblins captured some bystander in the city and he's running away, and if he escapes from Spider-Man, something happens, you know? But in this, it's like very weird the way like, I just picture like, I'm looking over the walls of Winterfell, and I'm just watching like, you know, Renly come by, grab some like farmer, and grab it and start running, and it's like, get him boys, and then all of a sudden, oh, here comes Jamie also coming by. Oh, he just grabbed another farmer or a lady of the evening or whatever, and they just ran away. So it's like constantly all these like allies from Game of Thrones that are just like basically doing drive-by kidnappings for some reason, and they're all just trying to escape. Like, I think of Game of Thrones, I think of giant battles, dragons flying by, people shooting arrows at them, large, you know, armies of horses and knights like coming and clashing together and murder and all this stuff. And it's like this whole like one little group of allies like basically sneaking across, you know, Essos here and like trying to escape for some reason on that side of the board with Kings or Westeros. It's like, Yeah, I feel like this game just feels like it has hints, I feel, of like what you'd expect, a cash grab, like we got the IP, slap it on something, get it out the door. It has that all over it, like with the typos in the rule book, the leftover Marvel icons, the lazy backs on cards, the lazy player boards, the typos on here. It just feels like this, and this game didn't even come out when it's supposed to. It came out like 6 months later than they originally said when they announced it. But yeah, it feels like some stuff was rushed. It definitely didn't go through QA enough, but the art is nice. The gameplay is fun, in my opinion. Like for a deck building game, like it has all the stuff I'm looking for. A competitive deck building game is kind of neat. We have our own markets, our own decks that can totally be different every time you play. There's like drafting ways to draft the houses, basically the sub decks, the sets of cards that are in your hero deck can be different, which makes it feel different. And then there's also neutral stuff. There's the Dothraki house that we didn't play with yet. That can definitely spice it up. But it's a fun game. I find it fun. And for a deck building game, it's pretty solid. It's definitely cool. But just the Game of Thrones IP on it, I feel like a little offended that it doesn't feel... It feels like they just took a Marvel game, slapped the IP on it, made it competitive. So it's like, oh, Game of Thrones would be competitive, obviously. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe if I'd never played Marvel Legendary, I'd be like, oh, this seems okay. But Mel's never played Marvel Legendary. Kyle's never played Marvel Legendary. It's like,
No.
and Kyle was even making comments like, why does it look like this? Why is this? Like, we've played tons of Game of Thrones games over the years, and like, you expect it to be dripping in Game of Thrones. Like, it's not hard to get that theme wrong and put it on the right game. We've seen it put on many types of games, and it always seems to work and always is done with care. But I think the license, maybe the IP dropped in price now. It's maybe not as hot as it was. So Upper Deck maybe didn't pay as much for it and thought, let's just do like a quick little, you know, we need to bring out a Legendary game every year for some reason. So let's just use this IP this time. We've already done 007. We've already done, what is it, like Trouble in Little China, whatever that movie is. They've done that one. Big, what is it? Big Trouble in Little China or something. What's that? Little Trouble in Big China. I forget that. It's like just an 80s movie, like a funny action movie.
Okay.
They threw that on there. They've done The Boys. They've done Aliens.
They have the boys in this.
Remember at Gen Con we saw the whole The Boys
that's what
setup?
that was?
Yep, that
Oh,
was
I
like a
didn't
Legendary,
know.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, every year at Gen Con, Upper Deck has their booth decked out in whatever theme that year of Legendary they're coming out with. So they're just like regurgitating. So I understand why it's just like they're pumping out one a year. It's like, okay, they just grabbed Game of Thrones, slapped it on, and pumped it out. So this definitely, as a Game of Thrones fan, it doesn't blow me away. Like I expected Tiny Epic Game of Thrones to be more of feeling like a cash grab, but it didn't. This game does feel like it, but again, it's still a fun game. But there are better Game of Thrones games out there, for sure. There's many other Game of Thrones games out there that are better. Or at least a few that I know of that are better. But yeah, if you like deck building games, you like Game of Thrones, it's fine. And again, I can see them maybe not taking as much care with it because they might be targeting like the, person walking through Target that might see this. I don't know if they're selling this in Targets and Walmarts or in Barnes and Nobles and stuff where there's just like, oh, a Game of Thrones show or book fan might walk by and go, oh, cool, I'll just buy this. But then again, in that case, they should have not used the legendary system. They should have just made, just like FFG did with Star Wars, they should have just made Game of Thrones a deck building game, make it dripping in Game of Thrones stuff, and release that to just be its own standalone Game of Thrones game. But they're obviously targeting gamers that just buy anything that says Legendary on it. And that's why I feel like it feels a little like, rough around the edges because of that. But anyways, Mel, thoughts on this one?
Not playing any of the Legendary. I like the concept of it, but I agree with you that I feel like this could be like any generic fantasy game, right? It doesn't need to be Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I think it would make more sense. I agree with you that like this whole thing doesn't really make sense. And the whole battle thing, I was thinking about it when we were playing one of our previous games. Like, you're almost missing the attack from the middle. So almost imagine we have
There are the
health.
fight effects. So it's kind of like simulated in like you're fighting a guy in the middle and he has a fight effect that hits you back. That's all that is.
There's not really necessarily too much benefit from me killing your guys in here.
Yeah.
There's not a ton. a little bit.
I know.
Maybe I get a
Yeah,
benefit
of
here or
course,
there.
yeah.
But could you imagine if those guys were hitting me every round if I didn't take care of them?
Well, there is the thing, like, if you noticed, a lot of my cards were like, if I have a Stark ally in play, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but that
So
even
you
so,
should have been fighting them, trying to weaken
yeah,
what I'm
well,
doing.
We are as they get
Yeah.
closer. You don't want them to escape either. Give you
Yeah.
defenders like so. There's
And they
small
do have
bonuses,
buffs on them that, like, ones were buffing my defenders to be stronger. So you want to make sure you get rid of those. You want to get rid of some of mine that are like, once they get to a certain range, they're extra strong, which makes them easier to get out of play. And I get bonuses
Yeah.
for that. You lose cards. So, like, there is a threat of them being in there. You can't just ignore them.
No, you can't just ignore them fully. But I wish there was more of a threat. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine if they were every time? Let's say your allies are hitting Kyle and I, and my allies are hitting the two of you, and we kind of have to like work together ish to fight these before they attack us.
But that's how the co-op version kind of works.
But we're still fighting against each
Yeah.
other.
No, we're supposed to. Do we add that pile?
You don't add that pile.
I
Yeah, no.
thought once they get out, like that's you.
You get a
You just
victory.
get a
We've been
victory
getting
when they get
tokens
oh,
for them.
just
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do like the game. I like it, but again, it could be just any generic
Yeah.
fantasy game to
But
me.
would you have played it if it was generic?
No, I would only bought it. I only bought it because it had Game of Thrones on
Yeah,
it.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay,
they
so-
made a sale from me because of that. But I just have to be curious. Like, I have to try it if it says Game of Thrones on it. I've not bought every single board game that ever had Game of Thrones. There are a bunch of FFG ones
Yeah.
that I was like, oh, this is kind of like a lighter game. I'm not really interested. Where I skipped a few of those, but
But I like what I like the most about the game, because I never played a game like this before, is having my own buying board. These are my cards. These are the cards I'm buying. I have the opportunity to cycle cards that I don't like with the fighting defenders. I really enjoyed that concept of the game
Yep.
because I've never played anything like that. But I do wish there was one thing where I could mess with your boards. Like maybe I could pay additional resources and I could
there
clear
are cards that do it. There are cards that have abilities on them that do it.
Oh, I've never
And maybe
seen
some of the other faction does more. Maybe the neutral
Oh.
stuff we haven't seen does
Yeah, I
more.
haven't
Like
seen
maybe Dothraki does more of that stuff. I don't
that'd
know.
be cool, right? If you could like mess, like I know that you guys are trying to get this 8-cost card or whatever, but I have the ability with something to get rid of it or cycle it on you or something, or shuffle it in the top 10, or I don't know, something to mess with your boards as well. Or you could also do the same. I think would be neat.
It's definitely room for expansions for sure. Kyle, thoughts? Anything that you like or dislike about the game? Or?
Yeah, like I enjoy the personal market space as well. Yeah, just because I like buying stuff. And stay out of my store, and I'll stay. Out of
And
yours.
again, it goes like I said beyond that is like if you're doing the post full allegiance, like we played full allegiance where it's all Starks in my deck. If we were playing the 2 of a house or 3 of a house or whatever, it's like you pick 2 of your faction's little modular decks to put in your deck, and then you lay all the rest out in your collection and kind of like draft from them, do like a snake draft, and you can draft certain modules you like you might, Mel, there might be one like a Dothraki module of like
Yeah.
12 cards or whatever, 14 cards, that might all be focused on messing with other people's lineups. And you might want to grab that, but I know you like doing that, and I might yoink it and put it in my deck just so you don't do it to me.
Exactly.
And then I never buy any of those cards. I make it. So you can play this game and buy the different modules, and I could play Stark next time and have 2 Stark modules I like in my hero deck, and then like a Dothraki and like a Jon Snow or a Bronn. Bronn has like a mercenary one that I could buy. I think you can get that one. I'm not sure. That's like a neutral one. I think you can put that in the pile. Or I could just get like a Baratheon one and a Dothraki one that goes more to my style, put it in there, and then make this like cool engine. And then the next time you play, draft something completely different, play a different house and whatever, which is neat. But we've never done that, but it's potentially there. So the replay value is there if you like the game for sure, which is neat.
Did you have more?
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I like kind of similar to Mel. Like I like messing with other people.
Yeah, I
so,
just feel like it's missing a little bit,
yeah, like you can't take a card out of someone's hand or like whatever.
Yeah.
It's like everyone.
Well,
has to
there were
discard
effects that
down.
were like discard a card
Yeah,
that
but
has
it's
money.
like
or
it's more like generic. Like
Yeah,
everyone
it's-
has to go
Yes.
down
A little more
card,
gentle,
or like
yeah.
everyone draws a card. But
Yeah.
yeah, if there's a
Very
way to
even.
just like
But I think
rip a
they're-
card out of your hand.
Yeah, they're trying to make it, I guess, feel a little less bad, but we expect a Game of Thrones game to
Yeah,
make you
to
feel
be
bad.
That's
more
what I mean.
cutthroat,
Like I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
missing some of those things that are like Game of Thrones.
But maybe that's something that, like, if this game sells well enough, they add in more expansions, because then the more hardcore players willing to buy those expansions and put them in their game they played a bunch.
Yeah.
So then they would mess with each other. Maybe they wanted, like, the first impressions not to make three of the players at the table really hate the game and hate you and what just happened to them.
Yeah.
Like some other games will. Speaking of that, Jon Snow's asking, what's your favorite Game of Thrones game? My favorite Game of Thrones game is Game of Thrones the board game, second edition by Fantasy Flight Games. And closely behind that is Game of Thrones, the living card game, or Game of Thrones, the card game, I guess, second edition by Game of Thrones. But I can't remember if second edition had the melee format, but I like the melee format in Game of Thrones first edition was fun. I don't know if it was in second
I
edition.
think it was.
Was it? I can't remember. I don't think we really played it in second edition, but
No, I can't remember.
yeah, Game of Thrones, the card game. It's now ended, but there is a little HBO box that also uses the HBO theme that FFG put out of a reskin of Game of Thrones, the card game, first edition, that they used images from the show.
Oh.
That little, remember that Stark and Lannister set we have that battles each other?
Yeah.
I want to play it on a stream one time for fun, pull it out and dust it off.
Yeah.
I even printed a couple fan-made houses for that and sleeved them up and put them in.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the LCG.
They're old.
Yeah, that's the good old days.
Wow.
That was the main that game, the LCG, Game of Thrones LCG living card game, was the reason I started and wanted to create a YouTube channel, was to like show that game off, because there was no good quality videos, in my opinion, out there. Nobody was really covering it competitively or anything. So I was like, well, I'll do that. And then, but I started by doing other games first, and then eventually it rebooted, which was very nice timing on that. But yeah. But anyways, those are my two favorite. But Tiny Epic Game of Thrones is also awesome. I'm trying to think. There's a couple other little ones we have, but they're not great. Nothing worth mentioning. They're like little FFG games or something that were like crazy. We've got like Game of Thrones trivia games and stuff. I bought those like an idiot. I was just so into it. I just bought everything. I'm like, I want to just buy every Game of Thrones thing so they keep making more.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if I only play it once, it's like maybe they'll make another one, or like, but yeah, I was just like, the board game is the reason I even am in the hobby, is because I found that board game, played it, and it blew my effing mind. And that, yeah, turned into, now I have a YouTube channel. Now I buy tons of games and play tons of games, all because of that board game and playing it with dozens and dozens of different people and just having a great time, making them all hate board games by destroying them, and or having them betrayed or get wiped out of the game or whatever.
We're the only ones that remain.
Yeah. I didn't always win every game, but I loved how there's always somebody's pissed off at the table, and yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, Jon Snow has 20 plus Game of Thrones games. There are some I'm probably not even thinking of.
Unique?
Yeah,
Or
John,
just
what
duplicates?
John, what's your favorite? Give me your like top 3 out of those 20. I'm curious. I want to hear.
Excuse me.
But yeah. So there you go. So that's Game of Thrones, or sorry, Legendary Game of Thrones, the deck building game. I did order, that just went back into stock recently. I mentioned on another stream before, the Aliens Legendary or whatever, Legendary Encounters series. I finally bought my first one of those, the Aliens one, which I heard is really good. Finally
Is
came.
that like this? Sorry.
No, it's like I don't know. The Encounters ones are slightly different for some reason. I forget why. I don't know if they're more story driven or something, or just they're just their own thing, standalone thing. I'm not sure, but I purchased one of those. I pre-ordered it. I should have it in a few weeks, and then I'll play that eventually on the channel and try it out. But I always heard good things, and people told me I should play it, but it was always out of print, and I didn't want to overpay for it. So, but yeah, so there'll be more Legendary on the channel in that respect. Let's see here. So Game of Thrones, the board game, second edition. Okay, I respect you now. Tiny Epic. Okay, respect you in the LCG. Okay. So we're good. You and me, we're good. Okay. I won't ban you from the chat. You're fine though. Okay, I'm just kidding. I was hoping you'd list one different one that I didn't know, so I'd be like, oh, let me go check that out. But that's cool. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for hitting the like button. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more. And we'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.